Oh
Uh-oh,
no!
SpaghettiOs.
Are we being castrated? Is this the timeline?
Is this the gelding session?
Oh
Oh
god,
no.
I was promised a gelding. I demand.
I was
I
told
am unconscious.
I was down for topics. Was
I
established.
died. I was dead at the time.
I know nothing. I see nothing.
Oh man. Okay, let's do this. So, who would like to give the recap this time? In character. Oh boy.
You want Knarh's character recap?
Yes, we
Oh,
do.
let's go.
All right. Okay. Well, you see, the minute we were done killing off the bandits upstairs, we patched ourselves up a little bit, decided to follow them down before they could set up an ambush. Down in the sewers, we found lovely mushrooms. We started following their trail. We bumped into a whole bunch of them. I ran into attack, saw Telry fall in the water, but Gruul assured me he had him. Then everything went black.
Yay!
Would anyone like to continue past the knocked unconscious person's retelling of what happened?
Well, I was able to assist Telry afterwards, at which point he valiantly held off, well, quite a majority of them for some time, including a good Carlos friend over here. Well, past tense. At which point I proceeded to attempt to assist our now struck down friends of Car and Chrome, unfortunately to my own downfall, in which case blackness.
Guess I can pick up after that. My new hires, my subordinates, did a fantastic job fighting. Telry put up a good fight. Until they all were overwhelmed, I hid in the corner because, self-preservation. And then got shot in the shoulder with a crossbow bolt, and yeah, everything went black.
And then later, some of us woke up. We're all tied up to the wall and spent a couple days being auctioned, basically. And then the Smiling Knight showed up and butchered everybody except for us.
And saved
so far.
you.
And saved us with a handsome smile. A hero, for real.
That word saved needs quotation marks.
Well, we're not dead yet. And
Well,
everybody else
unconscious,
is.
So.
Oh boy. So we'll pick right back up where we left off. The Smiling Knight and a contingent of warriors gather each of you up and put you into bindings and cover your face with hoods. You'll notice that the hoods bear the same mark as the color of the church, a soft gray, most likely one of acolytes or perhaps parishioners. Whatever the case, you also find that your mouths are bound shut as well with gags, and you are taken out into the streets of Mornhell. And here we go. We just
Wait until the dean hears about this.
First time.
first time.
First time.
First time. Huh?
I mean, I've been gagged many times, but
Oh my god.
Oh, good. Do tell.
No, don't tell.
Alright, so this is what ends up happening. The Smiling Knight marches each of you through the streets. He is surrounded by a contingent of his guards, and many people in the city make a wide berth, trying, it would seem, their best not to attract the attention of the church. However, something curious occurs. One moment, please.
Hey, inside.
Hold on, I'm loading something here real quick.
Got you.
There we go. Man, I'm glad when this cough goes away. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I've had a cold that's almost gone now for about 2 weeks. It's been glorious.
Limbo.
Okay, here we go. As the smiling knight makes his way through the streets of Mornhowl, then the people give a wide berth. Up ahead, as he reaches the southern gate, you can see that there is an entire line of guards and those that are stationed at crossbow positions on the nearby buildings. And there, standing at the front of the pack, you see someone that you did not expect. Or rather, that many of you didn't expect, except for Marlowe. For the woman that stands before you is not the same one that you met before, but rather, the true Mila Willowpipe. And you guys see this. Oh, hold on.
Fail.
Alright. Oh, her token didn't change. Weird. Let me fix that real quick.
Sick.
Let me see this woman instead. Okay, let me give everybody a look.
Dang.
Whoa.
Alright. A beautiful elven maiden, middle-aged in her years, wearing the official cloth and heraldry of the Bard's College, the College of Sagas, stands before you with an entire contingent of Morn guards behind her. The Smiling Knight, however, despite these overwhelming odds, will walk forward with an almost menacing, confident sort of stride that many of you will notice that many of the Morn guards tighten the grips on their weapons and look a bit unconcerning towards Mila. Mila, despite herself, stands her ground, and the Smiling Knight will say, "Might I ask, dear Bard, why you and the guard have prevented my exiting of your fine city?" "You know very well why. You are not permitted to enact church justice on the grounds of Mornhowl and the city proper, as well as the lands of the Endless White within the jurisdiction of the king. This was agreed upon by our truce." "What do you mean?" "I'm not performing any justice of the church, only the justice of your own laws, which I, by morals, am meant to uphold." "What do you mean?" "The ones behind me participated in a gang war, of course. Errant slaughtering in the aqueducts, poisoning the water of the good people. I saw it only fitting that they would be punished." Mila will look a little nervous and will look over at each of you. Marlowe, you know that Mila cannot reveal you as her agents unless she tips her hand to her opponent. And you will see that she analyzes the Smiling Knight very carefully. And then she will say, "These individuals must face a proper trial. A trial of their peers overseen by the king or his barrister. That is the law at work. You have no jurisdiction legally here. Agents of the church are meant only in an advisory role, not an executive role." And yet I should simply stand aside and allow such brigandry to occur? It is also within the laws of Mournhal for each citizen that is granted a blade of their kin to uphold the king's law, is it not? Mila appears to be on the back step, as both are legally sound. However, she will step forward and she will state, "And what evidence do you have that these individuals are brigands?" "They were found in a brigand's hideout. And what were they doing there?" "I presume killing them for control of it." "Your presumptions are incorrect." She will do a heavy sigh. "They are not brigands. They are my agents. I know of their innocence, for they work for me." And a couple of people will look at each other, and you see that the smiling knight softly chuckles to himself. "Your agents? And I wonder, why would a representative of the Bard's College, the College of Sagas, require the enlistment of mercenaries to go and kill the riffraff within their own slums? What is it you're trying to hide, precisely?" "Your accusations are unfounded, and you have no jurisdiction here. You will hand over these people, or you will face the might of Mournhal." What you guys notice is an entire kind of stance change in the Smiling Knight. One where his whole presence seems to shift from confident bemusement to a dangerous air. Although he does not move his hands towards his weapon, you see that his fingers open from his palm. Although you cannot see his face, you imagined it is like a lion waiting to pounce. Sensing their leader's movements, each of the different Metherian knights and other church members move to their weapons as well. This causes the Mournguard to do the same, although it is clear that which side is the less confident. Mila starts to look a little nervous, not actually wanting to throw down with the church on the streets of Mournhal, especially this close to one of their most powerful captains. But the allure is broken as the Smiling Knight opens his arms wide in a friendly and apologetic gesture. He will give a slight bow towards Mila Willowpipe. "As you wish. I do not wish to deter the official actions of Mournhal. I will return them to you." The Smiling Knight will turn and walk towards you as his men begin to move behind you and undo your bonds. However, you will hear softly echoing from beneath his helmet,
"Grace has found you. Do not consider this an escape, merely a delay. The stench of apostasy is upon you, and I shall see your flesh to ash in her holy name. For if ever you leave these walls, we will be waiting."
and the Smiling Knight will see each of your bonds cut, and you are returned to Mila. And as such, hold on, let me remove your bonds. Okay, you are returned to Mila. And as you are done so, the Smiling Knight and his contingent are allowed to pass through the gates of Mournhal. Although he does not turn to look at you, you can feel his gaze upon you, even when his back is turned. You feel that there are few men who adhere to their word as well as the Smiling Knight. But for now, you are free. And that is a joyous thing. Okay, you guys are ungagged, unbound, and may continue with the rest of, well, both whatever you wish at this point.
Oh my goodness, we are unbound and unbroken. All right.
How's everyone holding up? It's been a couple days, been down there.
Milo-
Water would be appreciated.
Mila will raise a hand. There will be plenty of time for rest, but first, I require an immediate report. What happened?
Marlowe will step forward. Say, we were on the pursuit of Carl's. We found him with a gang known as the Duct Boys, and they didn't want to talk, so combat ensued. We found Carl's, and Carl's was cut in half by the Smiling Knight. I'm afraid most of the evidence with him might have been taken by either the Smiling Knight or the church. I was unconscious for the end of that situation.
Unfortunately, no doubt Smalls' spies has already reported to him of what they have seen this day. My hand has been tipped, and that will make our following path much more difficult to follow. There is much to discuss, when we should not do it here on the street. Come, and she will lead you away. Does everyone follow her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Stumbling.
Is she not the Smiling Knight? The answer is yes.
She's my smiling knight.
Yes, I would like to not go with the Smiling Knight. I would not please don't. I don't want to die.
But we didn't get gelded.
Guys,
Yo, let's go get gelded. Let's go.
isn't that
No.
great? We didn't get gelded.
Yeah, we're just marked.
Wait,
by the church.
do Azamar have reproductive organs?
Yes.
It's at the tips of their wings.
No.
That explains it.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
That makes so much sense.
Bro,
now.
you fly with your penis, dude. That's crazy.
Just twirl it like a helicopter. No, stop.
Want to press a
I'm done.
kick? Do the helicopter thing. Alright. I know you guys are loaded.
99.
And deny.
2 hours later.
I mean, you guys should load it. I mean, you loaded it before.
Is this the church again?
No,
There's a
it's back
courtyard.
at Bard's College.
Bard College, yeah.
It's just taking a minute.
Alright. But yeah. I hope the last words of the Smiling Knight came through the way I intended them. I wanted them to be
Oh.
No, definitely.
Oh yeah.
insidious.
Oh yeah, we are
Right.
now actively hunted. we
I will be adding that to list of traumas that Nara now has.
Oh, good. An additional trauma. Exactly what I needed. Alright.
I don't like that guy. He's
Alright.
like,
What'd you say, Marlowe?
I'm loaded.
nope.
not only do I think I'm an abomination, there's someone very dangerous who also thinks that.
I'll be back in
He's kinda rude.
I'll be back in 10 seconds. I'm gonna see if my air conditioner's working. Alright. Here we go. Big
Okay.
test.
Anyone else still 99?
Nope. I'm
No,
loaded.
I'm in.
Loaded.
Weird. Oh, I'm in now.
The whole way as we walk here, Telry is basically avoiding eye contact, especially with Knarh.
Yeah, Nara looks dead inside right now.
Gruul will just try to give like comforting words. It's like, we have our lives now. Be thankful for it.
I'm back, baby.
This was
Woohoo!
I feel like this was my fault.
Yeah, worrying a little about fault. It's easy to place.
That man was following our scent. If I hadn't told Knarh to cast magic, we'd probably not be in this situation.
We might have been dead either way.
Mila will raise her hand. Please, now's not the time for blame. Now is the time for action. I'm afraid that we will have to move more quickly than I intended. I must ask you to do something now. Something that you might find distasteful. But we must know. We have to know. I need you to search the estate of my rival. Find the evidence I need directly, instead of through his confidant. Thankfully, for some reason, he has recently been absent from his estate. There were some reports that he seemed to be in the old city, but we lost track of him after that. My spies tell me that he is yet to return home.
Sorry, go ahead.
I believe that after you have rested and recovered, we should act with haste. Tonight, if you deem it possible.
Pieces of information that might be important. There was I believe, a bard who showed up to speak with Carls as well, and I believe Chrome said there was another.
Yes.
He spoke of slaves and selling us to dukes for sexual needs, gilding possibly me and Chrome.
Does the weeping blades perk a mind to anything?
Yes. The nobility of Isola are known for their depravity. No doubt that your fate would have been far worse than you imagine. It is good that you were not sold to them. But what of this bard that you speak of? Describe them to me.
I gotta remember.
Goofy hat, feather, carried a lute on his back.
Yes, the lute.
Dressed like a frilly flower of a man.
Unfortunately, that does not narrow it down. Did you happen to hear his name?
No name.
I see.
I
Unfortunate.
don't recall hearing it.
Well, in either case, you must go to the Smalls estate, and you must find the evidence that I require. It is the only way that I can bring it towards the council and see this man is unseated.
What sort of things would you be looking for there?
Well, I was hoping that if you had properly captured his confidant, you could have found the correspondence directly. But surely there must be a record kept somewhere in the estate, most likely in his personal archives or office. What I'm looking for specifically is evidence of his direct involvement with the old city slums and with what I suspect to be illicit goods. I know that he is smuggling something, but I do not know what it is. If I can prove this, then I can also disprove his claims to be added to the saga.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you know what the symbol of the West?
What?
This Carl's person was a bigger person than we thought. He wasn't just no ordinary bandit. He was part of the West Army.
It is possible he may be referring to a glass knight.
What is a
I thought they were
glass knight?
I thought that they were all wiped out. Oh, a glass knight is, well, the catch-all term given towards the elite forces of the West, of the druids and such.
There was mention of a druidic magic circle down there. We never saw it. I never saw it. But there was mention of one. That's the reason the Smiling Knight cut that man in half.
That would explain why his presence was so close. Normally, the captain, the Smiling Knight, as he calls himself, or I suppose that others call him, he deals with larger conspiracies, he and the other captains, those of the true faith. If Carl's was a glass knight, or at least associated with the Western military, then that means that this goes far deeper than I thought. It is possible that Smalls might be doing more than simple smuggling for profit. He may be setting up for a greater political move. It is true that the Bard's College, the College of Sagas, has a voting power during the legal proceedings of court. I had thought he was positioning himself for personal gain, but this might be more than we suspected. She'll kind of stroke her chin a little. We just have too many questions and not enough answers.
Would you suspect any connection between Smalls personally and the Western Army? Perhaps there are more than one survivor.
Directly? I don't think so. Smalls is too young of a man to have participated in the war. But it is possible that he has patrons, or debts that he owes to certain individuals. I'm not sure. It is unlikely that he is directly involved, but indirectly, or perhaps he is a puppet to a greater power. These are things that we must discover. This had started with me denying him his place in the saga, for he has not earned it. But this is far worse than adding oneself to the prestige of our shared song. This could lead to war, and that is the last thing that the North needs. With Mornhal in such a precarious position with the king's illness, the unpopularity of the prince, a Western rebellion here in the North would only fuel the flames of tense negotiations that we have with the church as it is. I'm sure that you saw what happened today. The Smiling Knight stood down. But if he had pressed us, I am not certain that we would have been victorious.
Well,
Professor Willipine, is your courage that is responsible for my and our lives. I'd like to thank you and see to it that this job is finished. We find the evidence you're looking for. I'm a bit worried that with the situation in Mornhal, the sagas themselves might be at risk more than just an illegitimate entry.
Indeed. For there is yet worse outcomes. If the king dies and the prince is crowned, there is a chance that we could see a Metherian presence within the court, or, even worse, within our very college. The hands of Metheria cannot touch our saga. It is our purest form of our faith. We cannot allow the church and its tyrannical presence to tear apart the very fabric of our culture. Understand that the mission I send you on now carries with it much weight, perhaps more than we can even see. And I will have to ask you to walk a criminal line. For I know that Smalls is a bastard of a man whose illegalities we shall prove. But his guard are not, and his employees are not, or at the very least, we do not know if they are or not. Their complicity might just simply be that they wish to be paid, and that they wish to keep their jobs. In either case, they should not be judged in such a way that they would be killed. Indeed, Smalls himself should be spared and brought before proper justice. So I ask you this. Or rather, I request this of you. Travel to the Smalls estate, under cover of night. Break into his home. Find his secrets and bring them to me. Preferably, without being seen, without killing, and without any other form of mischief. If you are discovered, I will have to deny you. I cannot lose my position and risk this man doing more damage. If you succeed, I shall see that any crimes that you are given during the trial of Smalls shall be granted pardon, and I shall stand with you.
Understood.
I'm gonna hop off my seat here and kind of limp over to Mila. And I'm gonna kneel. You are the second person to save my life in the last month. I owe you a debt, and it also seems like this is for the greater good. You have my service. Can I ask you something? I don't know if you know this, but what's the name of that smiling knight?
I do not know, although rumor has it that his first name is Gareth.
Take a deep breath. Thank you. Where do we sleep? I need a nap.
I will provide rooms and board. I shall also assist with song. It should help you recover in time for tonight. We must strike now while the opportunity presents itself, while there is still confusion about the presence of the church, and perhaps, if fortune is with us, Smalls may not yet have been informed.
Professor Willowpipe, one last thing. If things accelerate much quicker than any of us could prepare for, might you consider a contingency plan in regards to safeguarding the sagas? Those whose interests are primarily the safety of the sagas could be brought in, notified. Perhaps a plan could be devised to keep them safe.
I had thought
This is
to do
something
this
I'm worried
very
about.
thing. The problem is that we do not know who has Smalls' ear. The council is rife with a web of contrition and courtier behavior. There are 1,000 threads that must be pulled in order to accomplish this, and I cannot do any of it without evidence. The only time we can strike or dare to bring others in is if we have evidence of wrongdoing. If not, then any sort of accusation will be claimed to be baseless, and I may lose my position over such a thing. Despite how detestable I find it, Smalls, through charm and guile, has put himself in a very popular position, hence why he is being considered for the sagas at all.
Would it be prudent for us to search for other evidence as well?
Oh, anything you can find. The more we have, the better equipped we will be when the time comes.
I think we should rest then
Very well.
and get to it.
In that case, I would leave it up to you to how you accomplish your mission. I will say again, what I require more than all is the evidence. I would prefer it, if you must kill, that your faces remain covered. I would prefer no killing at all. Sacrifices, however, if necessary, must be made. You're the ones that are the professionals. I trust you to get it done. If it means that we can prevent war, sacrilege, and chaos, then we must do what we can. I unfortunately would be unable to send you off tonight. Unfortunately, I have my duties to attend to. I expect that when I awake tomorrow, that I will have news, one way or another. And with that, she will stand and she will exit the room. Oh, here is a map and instructions. And she'll put it here. I wish you luck.
Thank you.
Well, this is going to be difficult. We're not exactly efficient at stealth.
When I said janitorial services, that might have been a bit of a metaphor. But
Well,
do you feel up to this task?
yeah.
Confident?
I see little choice. We need her protection. We have been marked. We need to assure our stay here. But I would also ask that we kill as few as possible. I don't think I could bring myself to do it.
Yeah.
Enough blood has been shed.
Well, we're gonna have to change up our gear. Our priority here is stealth. I'll probably wear something lighter. We cannot be caught this time.
I'm carrying only my sword. Just in case. But I'm leaving armor and shield and anything clunky behind. I'm small enough that I should be able to sneak through most small spaces.
I have an idea. We could go back to the bartender quietly and cash in a favor, so to speak. We had taken care of the Duct Boys, so perhaps we could ask him for an alibi.
Huh.
Just to say that we were with him or at the bar or doing something for him.
That's pretty clever. It's
Perhaps there's even information on this estate that he might have knowledge on, or perhaps some of those that live in Old Town. A few pickpockets here who might know some back alleys.
Well, if we can spare an hour before the sun sets, or as the sun's setting, might be a good idea.
Yeah.
yeah.
Agreed.
I'm also yeah.
Would you
Good
like
plan.
Would you like to review the map?
Yeah.
All right. According to the map and instructions left behind, the map indicates that the Smalls estate is found outside of the city, kind of in its own area. Many of the estates of Mornhall are like this. His is close to the city, only about a 10 to 15 minute hike up to where it can be found. It is also kind of nestled into an alcove and like kind of carved into the edge of the path leading towards the mountain. So it seems that you will have some cover when you approach the manor. Also, there are instructions which gives you an idea of what to expect. So, according to the notes, the manor possesses a staff of up to 30, and it houses up to 40 guards.
Oh,
This man is rich.
yep.
Anything about
Finance.
dogs?
Does not appear to be any mention of dogs.
Oh, thank goodness. Well then.
Perhaps stealth is not our best tool in this situation. Maybe that of deception or persuasion.
Yeah, but it would put us under their eye. I certainly think it's a better choice, but a plan?
Well, if we were to stealth in, the minute we were under their eye would be seen as enemies. Perhaps the
Yeah.
best way to walk in is straight through the front door.
You know the old saying, if you're carrying a ladder, people let you into anywhere,
That's so true. I've seen that.
right? Well,
Do we have a plan on getting inside?
I would be more inclined to us trying to sneak in, because last time we tried to go in the front door of people who would normally let a bunch of orcs in didn't let a bunch of orcs in. What makes you think it'll work this time?
It might work this time because I doubt he would normally let a bunch of orcs in. So perhaps this time he would let a bunch of orcs in.
Well,
Actually, no,
that's-
that logic isn't sound. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
Well, good to know that racism prevails again.
I'll tell you this. Here's another idea. Do we all have to go into the house? Because if not, a few of us more stealthy types could sneak in, and the rest could cover the exit.
Perhaps Telry could stay back as a god? That thing you did, Marlowe, where you made yourself look like an orc, could you make Telry look like one of the god? He's armored enough as it is. Wouldn't be too hard.
I don't believe so.
Hmm.
I've never used this on anybody else.
Well, I am pretty short for a guard. I imagine that I don't know enough about magic to know if that would. Would you just make me a clone of another guard like you did with Gruul?
I don't think my magic could extend to you. Especially if you're not trained in the magic of illusion.
Probably for the best.
It's a skill I've developed for myself.
Show of
We
hands.
don't need illusion magic to disguise ourselves.
That's true. Show of hands. Who considers themselves a decent sneaker who could sneak in and around and find things?
I am capable.
No, I'm not the best.
Yeah.
I was a
So-
bandit.
So we have one.
I don't. Just like speed. I don't think anybody here is proficient in stealth.
Well, if according to Marlowe's plan, if we manage to stealthily knock out some guards and take their uniforms, I can think between Marlowe and I, we can probably talk our way in there.
Knocked out guards wake up, and all the other guards have been working with each other, presumably for a long time, so they would recognize somebody who does not belong.
That's true.
If we showed up as milkmaids or carpenters or something, then we'd probably have the ability to enter. We might be able to be a bit more direct, though. Come on behalf of interest in the saga.
Well,
Perhaps
You could probably throw me and Chrome as helping hands, but unfortunately, I think Knarh drags a bit of attention.
A little.
Do we have enough time to, Arcadum, do we have enough time to go back to the old town and talk to the barkeep before setting out?
ERB bathroom.
Oh, sure enough.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, daylight-wise?
yeah, he's on BRB.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, he's back.
Do we have enough time, daylight-wise, to go to the barkeep and cash in a debt and then head out?
Sure.
Let's do that. Let's do things.
Perhaps on our way there, and we could meditate on a plan and reconvene after speaking to the barkeep.
Right. We have a couple of fledgling plans, but maybe we'll get some more useful information.
Other than resting,
Adaptable. I like it.
Are we also re-geared with our equipment?
Do you have smithing kits?
We have one.
Yes, I have a smithing kit.
All right. How many charges of it do you have?
I haven't used it yet at all.
So it's 5.
So 5. Okay.
You
What
can-
does
you
one
can-
charge do?
You can repair up to 5 AR.
Okay.
Insert
Well, I'm not mistaken, I should probably repair somebody else's stuff because when it comes down to it, mine was almost unharmed.
mine was shredded.
Yeah.
I have a max
Okay.
of 4. I don't know if anyone else took armor damage.
I'm pretty sure mine was at 4.
I have
Out
one. I have 1 hit point or 1 air that I need
Okay.
repaired.
Well, I'm going to repair your 1 AR, and Gruul, you had how many you said?
0 out of 4.
Oh, so getting it back up to 4 would be a thing. Hang on. What about Chrome? You had...
I'm at 4. My max is at 5. At 6.
Okay, so we're
I'm
going
wearing
to leave...
chainmail.
Yeah, we'll leave yours and mine to repair later because they took minimal damage. We took all the damage from those Mordhaus. Okay, so I'm going to repair all of Gruul's and the one of Marlowe's, and that should be all 5.
Okay.
And then we're going to have to purchase some recharges of my kit because I have used up all my materials stitching
that
up y'all's leather armor.
Okay,
Nice.
would that mean I still have my axe? Or is that missing?
No, you have all your equipment.
Oh, we do.
Gruul.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Smiling Knight is very courteous about personal
Well, no, he
belongings.
was gonna sell it, but
Oh,
he was stopped.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
he's
Well-
very courteous. He was gonna sell it. Oh.
Well, I
see.
mean, he gave it back. You know, that's something.
Well,
Alright.
tink, tink, tink. I have
Chrome relieves
all
holding his axe
charges.
again.
And I guess we just long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody long
Yeah.
rests.
All right.
Do, do, do.
Yay. All right. I guess we just head out for the bar. Tell them their bandit problem's gone, and see if we can get some info.
I have an idea. See if they supply beer to the estate. Perhaps we could be beermen.
Beerman.
Beer keg resupply
Beermen?
stockers.
We could use
Beerman?
supplies
I
from the tavern and use it towards the guards.
Huh,
Wait, what was
maybe. Everybody loves donuts.
Yeah.
All right.
I could
Well, now that
transform
we're-
myself into a gorgeous maiden
So
and
you-
tempt everybody out of the building.
So you guys would like to return to Bartleby Bruises?
To Bartleby
Yeah.
Bruises.
Yeah.
All right, good old Bartleby Bruises.
Go get the Bartleby Bruises Bud Light special.
Well, as you approach this tavern, it is obviously deeper into the night, and you can see that he is currently sweeping out in front of the stone porch. Well, inside you can hear the clinking of glasses and other such arrays, and it seems that Bartleby is enjoying a nice break. As you approach, he will look up and say, "Oh, hello there, fine sirs."
Bartleby, it's good to see you.
Indeed, indeed.
The destruction brought by your bar was, well, it was a travesty to the good people of this town.
Oh, yes, it is quite rowdy, but we've recovered.
I'm glad to hear that. Your, Marlowe will lean in kind of quietly, say, the problem should be taken care of.
Yes, I heard. They're still cleaning corpses out of the aqueduct. People are saying that the water is tainted, but that's fine, because that means they have more room for ale. He'll wriggle his eyebrows.
Ale is always safe.
Rather industrious.
Speaking of ale, taking quite a interest in one of the noblemen up on the estate, on the cliff. Do you know if you'd be supplying ale to him by any chance?
Oh, no. I keep all of my ale inside the city. It costs too much of a tariff in order to export it outward. A tariff collected by the church, and I'll not be giving any more money to the church, thank you very much.
Something you mentioned just a moment ago. You stated the water is tainted? Is this new?
Well, a bunch of people died in the aqueduct.
No, fair enough.
Ugh. Well, I fell into that aqueduct a couple of times. That water was gross.
Oh, I didn't say that it was always good. Oh, no.
It's
just
been
that now.
drinking that?
Oh, no. We don't drink that anymore.
Good.
Yes.
Good. I'm sure health has improved around here since
Yes,
then.
but still, it's something that everyone talks about. In either case,
Well,
you have my thanks. I wish I had some kind of reward to give you.
Well, we would like to assist further to see that the good people of this town remain safe. So there is a favor that I'd like to ask of you.
Of course, anything.
If anyone asks about our whereabouts, might you tell them that we were enjoying your beer at this bar, that we are around the old town, perhaps helping with tasks of sorts.
This won't be anything illegal that will get me in trouble with the King's Guard, is it?
And
If it is, you can. You do not have to defend us if this would be something illegal. That would get you in trouble.
So you've been here for how long drinking at my fine establishment?
I
I've
think
been here.
It's like
throughout the
a
night.
good, yeah. A few hours.
A few hours, you say? Well, then I'd better get you your ales. He'll tap his nose.
Much appreciated. Until next time.
Good luck with all your drinking.
I'm definitely gonna go actually into the building and walk around inside. Now I won't feel so guilty if I tell somebody where I've been. It's not a lie.
Now I don't technically lie. Tee.
Let me see.
Right, well,
We
Knarh
should.
stays
We were
outside.
gonna try and see if we could find anyone who might have knowledge on the estates, right? See if we get any like back alley pickpockets who might know something.
We could.
Well, I will tell you, the more that you linger in the city, the less your alibi will, have its effectiveness.
we really need to just go because
we should,
it's,
Shadow.
it's a mansion up in the mountains. The town pickpockets aren't going to know anything about it.
Fair enough.
It's outside their picking grounds. And
Oh,
with
you were.
40 guards? Man, I doubt anybody would get anywhere close unless they were very sneaky.
Otherwise, I think Luke, you said you were going to see who supplied them with ale.
Well, I was hoping it was Bartleby. It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Probably not.
The best we got out of that was an alibi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
A supply.
Supply?
Yeah. From Barnaby's 2 smalls.
Well, they can't ship out of the town.
Yeah, we'd be stopped for tariffs.
Yeah, it gets taxed by the church.
Yeah, Bartleby
So-
doesn't do that because of the tariff.
Right,
Do
because
we have to go
mansion
to the
is
church
outside,
to
we
get
can't
to
do
the
that.
mansion?
Unless, of course, Chrome, your suggestion is that you purchase some of his ale and then pretend to be delivering it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Fine.
This mansion is outside of the city, though.
Plus, something tells me the quality that we're going to pick up here isn't going to be expected there. So if we run into anyone knowledgeable, our alibi starts slipping.
I think that will be the least of our concerns, and the most important thing is that we keep an eye over our shoulders.
The way I see it, we should out first. We should talk on the way.
Let's talk on the way.
All right. Well,
Here's around here.
that's fine. You guys can. You're not there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. We're talking
The
on
way
the
I
way.
see it, we have 2 routes. We have, well, technically 3. Third is guns blazing, but I don't think we should do number 3. Route 1 is front door. Route 2 is back door. Front door, we could come bearing gifts, or we can come with questions, demanding gifts. So you either come giving something or asking of something. Come bearing gifts could be either beer or saying that we're going to aid his work in his own saga. Coming with questions could be interested in the saga or interested in something about his work or mansion. And then the second option, backdoor, is just say fuck all that and try to sneak in.
I mean, if Crom switches to climbing kit like he was thinking, that might be a bit more viable.
Whatever
think-
we do, I suggest that we make our way to the mansion as quickly as possible, and then when we leave, come back as quick as possible. Because I will bet you 10 gold that Smiling Knight is out there prowling around. Do you remember his threat?
No, I completely forgot it.
He was just complimenting me, I think.
He was like, I too was a bandit.
Yes.
What we could do is I could go in the front door. We'll split it up. I can go in the front door, and you guys can go in the back. And I'll go in the front door with questions of the saga. As
I mean, we
I
probably
do
have
have
to do that
interest in his work.
during the day, and our ability to sneak in during the day is non-existent. Because again, we're not stealthy.
No, this is an overnight thing, for sure.
Well, during the night, I could approach the front door, and you can go through the back.
Yeah, but I don't know, that comes off as strange.
How so?
Well, a random man demanding questions in the middle of the night.
I'm not random, associated with the Bard's College, and I do have an interest in his work. Whether or not I think it is a sufficient entry to the sagas is irrelevant. I do have a genuine interest,
I should remind
and
you.
I would like to talk to him.
I should remind you because I think you guys forgot. In her previous speech to you, the reason she wanted you to go tonight is because it's unlikely he'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Plus, we don't want to be. Oh, plus we don't want to be identified. And if you identify yourself as a member of the church, bad.
And
Okay.
we're masking up
Right.
because
Right. We don't want to
we
be
don't wanna be
identified.
seen.
Yeah, we don't want to be identified.
Well, I mean, you can decide on that as you want. I just wanted to remind everybody that she does not suspect that he'd be there, which is why she wants you to go tonight.
Okay. Well, if he's not there, then maybe the guards are a little bit less. He might have taken some of the guards with him.
Precisely.
I think. Yeah. So I think we do to this. We swap to the climbing kit. Everybody with heavy armor that intends on going in just takes it off. I think, unfortunately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not.
we're gonna.
No heavy armor tonight.
Yeah, anybody who has disadvantage on checks, just take your armor off.
Yeah, I'll don my armor off.
Alright.
I just start
Unequipped.
stripping.
And can Chrome swap to climbing kit?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so we have that. Anything else?
No. Sounds good. We sneak in the dark. Nobody gets seen. Hoods up. Bandanas up.
Mm-hmm. We bandana up.
Bandana up.
Just like old times.
We're all bandaged now.
Just like old times. That's great, dude.
But
I try and mimic Chrome's walk, as we make our way there. Gotta get in the mood. Gotta get in the right feel for this.
That's so good. Just like old
Knarh
times.
walks, head down, slowly.
come on, Nara, we'll need you.
Okay, so let's go over all of the different choices that you have laying out in front of you. You are going to attempt this mission tonight, as the master of the house will be away. Your objective is to find appropriate evidence proving the dastardly and nefarious actions of the lord of the estate, and then to bring it back successfully to your patron. Now, all that being said, you wish to accomplish this without being seen and noticed, and according to the suggestion of your patron, with as little killing as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, before I load in the next map, and we get everybody there, you're going to try and go in disguised. So let's discuss how that's going to work. So, being in disguise, first thing I need is, does anybody here have proficiency with a disguise kit?
No.
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 Okay. Does anybody here have a disguise kit?
No.
No.
Okay, so that means that we are going to be using the most basic of disguises, which is using your hoods and covering your faces. As you may have guessed, this is not a very effective, form of disguise. So, I cannot tell you what the DCs are for people to know who you are or to remember those features, and I will be rolling them after the scene is concluded. So you won't know which of the people that saw you and that were left alive are going to be able to recognize you. I should point out, however, that the more interesting your silhouette, the easier you are to remember. Marlowe is at low risk because he more or less just looks like a guy. Except for one small problem. He has fucking wings.
Mm-hmm.
I do have disguise self though. Can I use disguise self?
You mean like magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, if you use magic, that's a different story. I'm just talking baseline.
Okay. Cool.
So Marlowe has fucking wings. That's a problem. The three orcs, while there are more orcs in Mornhowl than in other cities, they are still orcs. But unfortunately, the easiest to recognize is going to be Telry, as there are very few halflings. And it is
I'm just a kid.
It is unlikely that people will believe that a child is with a band of mercenaries. So there you go. So that being said, that doesn't mean this is impossible or anything. I'm just telling you what the what the risks are.
Do we have green paint?
Don't
That would,
paint me green. That would be part of a disguise kit, which has been established we don't have.
so there you have it. Each of you have a different different DC to be recognized, and I will be rolling it on any surviving person at the end of the escapade. So keep that in mind. If you kill someone, they cannot remember who you are.
That's true.
I mean,
Well, not without magical aid, but that's neither here nor there. So, dead men tell no tales. Okay, here we go. And so the party travels towards the estate. Okay.
Is this one of the new songs?
Yeah.
I like that. That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's loosely based off of my my ending outro theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my old theme from the beginning it used to be.
Super good.
Give me a second. Speaking of songs, I have a new one to load.
As we're making our way up there, kind of lag behind with Knarh a little bit, and just kind of bump into her. Hey, I have to apologize to you, specifically. You shouldn't trust me with your trigger. That should be your choice, and you gave it to me, and I messed up. I shouldn't have put you in that position. I don't care what Marlowe says. Maybe you did save us. Maybe it did work out for the best, but that wasn't good of me to you, and I'm legitimately sorry, and it won't happen again. I just need you to know that.
Telry, we're trapped here. We can't leave the city anymore. If we do, we'll be killed.
We're out of the city currently.
I don't like thinking about that.
Yeah, me neither. Let's get this done, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. We go forward.
I don't want to make the city mad at me, because if they're mad at me, I'm not safe in the city, and I'm not safe outside the city. We're quite literally running out of options.
I think one of our options is I can fly up into a tree and keep eyes on the outside of the building. I do have the ability to send a message. It's a psychic connection.
Why not use whistle calls?
I could just psychically speak to you.
Ugh. Gross.
As if, like, in my head?
Magic.
Yeah, you can respond back as long as you're directing your thoughts towards me.
Could you read
Oh no.
my other thoughts? I'd rather not.
Yes, I've been reading every thought you've had this entire time.
Telry blushes very, very much.
Oh my god.
Please stop doing that.
Can you read my other thoughts? Yes. Yes, I can. The man just lied to that halfling child's face.
Oh, man.
We'll talk about that one thing later.
Alright, here we go. Everybody loaded in?
Yeah, we're here.
Yep.
Alright, testing new music. You guys hear
Whooshing
that?
sounds of wind.
Nothing.
Not yet.
Nothing.
Good wind effects, though. Still no, but
Alright. Hold on, I'm preloaded.
yeah. Oh, there it is.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Mm.
Whew. Okay.
Alright. So, as you approach, you make your way through the deep dark night of the mountains. You climb your way past the different parts of the road, and you kind of take an off-beaten section in order to approach the mansion from an area that you think the guards won't quite see you. Up ahead, you can see it. Its lights twinkling with its courtyard. The estate lies ahead of you. You can also see shadows of guards moving in the heavy snow. But it seems that both the heavy snow and the cover of night is providing you ample stealth. But make no mistake, moving through it will be difficult. As such, is anyone here a ranger? Okay, is anyone here from the Endless White?
Wait,
Grow.
isn't Gruul a ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a ranger. I said so.
I didn't hear you.
Oh,
you're muted.
I unmuted. Must have had a delay. But yes, I am a ranger.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Something that you'll know, Gruul, is that the winter in this area, or the snow in this area, especially during the shifting of spring, can bring on random snowstorms that can block the passage. You think that not only do you have a time limit of getting back to Mornhal, you'll have a time limit to get back and not be blocked by the snows. Or you'll have to take the risk of going through an alternate path through the mountains and hope that you can escape should you have to. So you're going to have to be very, very quick with your movements and efficient with your search. In either case, up ahead, you can see that there are shadows moving in the light, and at the very, very front, you think that you can make out these individuals. You see these two. You can see they are Mournguard, although they don't bear the sigil of the city of Mornhal. They bear instead the sigil of the Smalls estate. It seems the two of them are in quiet conversation and are huddled close together, using the light of the small torches to try and stave off the cold. All right, what do you guys do?
Marlowe will put his fingers towards his lips and point in this direction, and then give a thumbs up, and then a thumb sideways, looking at everybody.
He'll nod, and I guess we're running this way. He'll walk to the front, hoping to guide everyone through the snow.
Following quietly in your trough.
Alright. I don't know if you want to group move us, but we're basically gonna. Yeah. We're just gonna roll down this way.
Everybody make me stealth checks.
No disadvantage. Let's go.
Yeah. See here.
Not bad.
Whew, not good.
Not bad.
Please
We
group
talked
check.
about this, guys.
We did talk about this.
Mark. Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
This music's really got me vibing, though. I'll tell you that much.
All right.
You like it?
Guide me with your mouse, Gruul. Eventually, up ahead, you can see what appears to be a large storage building of some kind. You can also hear the faint sounds of conversation coming within.
Alright.
Anybody else hear a horse?
I heard a neigh.
Well, if we've got horses, it might be a way out if we need them quick. Otherwise...
I will, I'll point to... So are there windows visible?
Yeah.
Up here?
Not on this side.
How tall is the building?
The estate is 2 stories.
2 stories? Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me check that. Negative, it's 1 story.
Oh, it's 1 story, okay.
But it has vaulted ceilings, I guess.
Alright. We need to find a way in.
Marlowe points this direction, and then do a loopy finger motion, like around the back.
Clear or not?
On your lead.
Alright. Do we walk around the stables or in between? Thinking around.
I think around is good as well.
Yeah. Around.
Alright, we're gonna go around the the storage area.
Very quietly, though.
Horse.
Definitely horses.
Oh god, that ambient noise.
Pretty
Horse?
ghostly, sorry.
Ghost horse.
Is
Back to
horse?
whispering, back to whispering.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, with that stealth check, I can imagine he's being like, no, ghost horse.
Ah,
Right. Basically, it'll be keep following the wall until we can see some kind of entryway. Alright.
Are there windows and doors along the side?
There's a door.
Right here.
There does not appear to be any guard.
We take out the lights.
That's noticeable.
Are there windows?
Not here.
Alright. If we don't see any guards, Gruul's gonna walk forward towards the door and attempt to press his ear to it, see if he can hear anything.
I will disguise self as one of the Mournhell guards.
Yeah, let Marlowe do this. Oh, he's already
Alright.
done.
Yeah, I'm checking. I'm not walking in. I'm not trying the handle. I'm just listening.
Perception check.
Alright. I have expertise. Do I roll advantage or normal?
Oh, this is an advanced check.
Oh, it's advantage. Alright, got you.
Nothing.
Alright. He'll shrug and walk back, kind of shaking his head.
Man. That's a 2.
Bro, I rolled 2 2s.
Man. Yeah, we're having...
It's
Come
happening
on.
again. It's
It's
happening.
happening again.
No. There comes the
I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling hot today, guys.
Is there a keyhole?
There is.
Can I look through it?
Yeah.
Can I see any figures or any motion?
As you take a look on the other side, you see this. He appears to be leaning up against the wall. And he is trying not to fall asleep.
Marlowe will look at the party and then shake his head, do a neck cutting, like no pantomime, and then do like a finger walking, then point to the door at the edge over here.
Those are my thumbs up. I don't know what he's saying.
Hello. I'll go right with him.
Yeah,
I'll cast message, say, all right guys, there's a guy in there. We'll check this next door. Also, I'm not in your head, I'm just talking to your head.
It's in my head.
Ooh.
Alright,
You can just think back to me.
your exposure goes up to another one, so it's, what is that, 2 now?
5.
That is 5, no, 4. It's 4.
All 4.
Oh, I'm at 2 above base. Alright, you get to about here, you see a door that is slightly open.
That was
The first spell I
loudest
cast doesn't have
creak
exposure.
I've ever heard.
Marlowe.
Went on for 8. Alright. So is Marlowe in his disguise gonna look?
Yeah.
You might want to cool it with the magic.
No, I'm at 4. It should be fine.
Alright, Marlowe, you walk up to the door.
So
Alright,
sneak around the edge.
you don't see anything on the other side.
I will gesture, like come forth, and I will open the door.
And as soon as you turn to do that, behind you, this man comes stumbling out of the darkness. He is quickly buckling up his trousers. Oh, hey,
Hey, taking a break there?
I had to take a piss. No, lean against this wall coolly.
Jesus fuck.
You gotta close the door or not? It's cold out there.
I guess I'll
Walk
shake.
in and then close the door.
Okay.
Now what?
Then head past.
Gruul will immediately run up
Give him
again
a
and put
minute.
his ear to the wall again, trying to
Give him a
hear
minute.
what Marlowe's doing.
Okay. Running up, you say.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Huh?
Oop. Nah, that's a fun. Oop. Gotta make it, but probably a little too late.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw to get the hell out of there.
All of us?
No, just him.
Yeah. I was the one who acted rashly. Wording, don't be the end of me.
Alright. Get back to the shadows.
Forgotten.
I'm going to head into this
Hold
room.
on.
Oh, you've gone far.
Alright. You hear that there's some light tapping going on over here. When you get to about here, you can hear the sounds of people eating. And in this one, you can hear this.
Oh, goodness.
He's ripping one.
Are all these bathrooms closed?
Anything with a closed door is a closed door. You don't know what's on the other side.
Okay. Are there windows on the inside?
No.
structural weakness.
You know, yeah, I'm like, do people have windows inside their house? Is that nothing?
Not when they build in the fucking snowy mountains.
Right?
Not in medieval times, they don't.
You build it straight into the hill, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just realized I don't have any indoor windows in my house.
You're right.
All the bathrooms have windows, though. Like, towards the hall.
Yeah,
Dude,
just
they're rich
so you
people
can
things.
get the fucking scent, bro.
I will try to open this door.
It is locked. So you kind of jiggle it.
Go to the next one. Try to open the door.
Door's open.
We'll walk inside. This looks like a bedroom.
You have found yourself in a barracks. You can see that there is a guard here, fast asleep. Are you muted?
Oh, fuck. No, I'm thinking. Like a dive. Just stick a knife in his neck, but no. Getting itchy fingers. Does this look like... well, I guess I wouldn't have any other frame of reference. I'll quietly... Can I do a perception around to see if this looks like the guard's possessions or if he's just sleeping in the room?
Sure. You think it's probably the guard's possessions.
Actually.
I don't know why there's a... Okay, that was weird.
Holy shit.
That wasn't me.
I get hit by his dream smoke. Does it look like he has any keys lying around?
Nope.
He's sleeping in his full attire?
No, he's like in his jammies.
Okay.
Containers of salad.
Does he have his gear lying around?
It's neatly stacked at the end of the bed.
I will grab his gear.
Okay, sleight of hand check.
More expensive than Walmart.
Okay. Rolling perception with disadvantage. He's all snuggled in.
Ready? I will go to... I'll go back to the door.
Okay. Before that, meanwhile, outside, what are you guys doing?
A little bit of panicking, a little bit of what do we do?
You'll
Just
be
walked
fine. It looked like one of them.
Does it look like we can? Does it look like we can get on top of the house?
You can certainly
do that.
try. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and climb up.
Well,
Can I aid?
Who has a climbing
climb.
kit?
I do.
You can roll that.
Excellent. Kronk, get us up there.
How do I roll that?
Just roll a d20. Just roll your athletics check.
Okay. Normal?
Yeah. All right.
24.
You throw
Nice.
a grappling hook and rope up on top of the roof of the building, and you guys are able to just climb up the rope easy.
Very good. Alright, now that we're up here,
I'll stay and
Any-
watch just in case he comes out.
okay,
So I'll stay kind of.
good.
I'll
Do
pull
I
the
see
rope
a-
back up.
Okay,
Do I see a chimney over here?
you do.
Okay. I assume it looks lit.
It is. It's got smoke and heat coming out of it.
Uh-oh. I'm colliding with the wall. Alright. Do there look to be any other entry points up top?
Make me a perception check.
Alright, let's see here.
Nope. No other entry points that you can see.
Down here, is this a, hang on. Is this a courtyard? Is it open? I don't see snow on it, which is why I'm asking.
It looks like it is open, yes.
Okay. Chrome,
What's going on?
we're on the roof.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Chrome, I have an idea. How about I'll stay here to watch for Marlowe, see if he comes back. If you want to take your climbing rope and go over there to that courtyard and very carefully drop down there. Courtyards have entrances to houses, usually. This is a guess.
All right.
We'll stay here and watch for Marlowe.
All right.
Alright, I'll follow Chrome then.
Yeah, go with him.
Alright, me and Chrome on an adventure. Couple of orcs.
So you guys travel across the roofs. Where are you going?
Yeah. All right. I think
South
we
to
go
the
somewhere.
courtyard area.
Wherever my pointer is.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, make me a perception check when you get there.
Got you. My rolls today.
What you see down below you is a courtyard that once held a garden and all sorts of other fine things like that. However, it seems that the snow has covered most of it. But there is something else you notice from your elevated position. As you're on the roof of the estate, you can see out over the property and beyond. And in the distance, you think you see a tiny little light approaching.
On top of the roof?
No, on the road approaching the estate.
Oh, okay.
Probably a torch.
Hmm.
It's difficult.
guess.
It's difficult to see, but your elevated position lets you see it.
Let's note that down.
Is it close or is it still a decent ways away?
It's still pretty far away.
Okay. So we have time, but somebody's showing up. We need to move quick.
Yeah. No one down here?
No one's
Down
down
in the
there.
yard?
Mm-mm.
You want to rope down? Off in this corner?
All right, you guys climb down.
I'll follow Chrome.
Yeah, I'll get down. Oh.
All right. In the meantime, Marlowe, you were headed back to the door.
I'm headed to the bathroom. Can I open this door?
Yeah.
Oop. That what?
Automatic door.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
Shutting.
Fuck. Alright, I'll close the door behind me and immediately go through the pockets of the guard's clothes. Is there anything?
You find a couple of silver pieces, and you find a crumpled up letter.
Okay. What does the letter say?
The letter says, Leroy, me da doesn't understand the love between us. As soon as you're done with your post, come straight back into me arms and we'll get married anyway. Sincerely yours, Lolita.
Fuck. I should kill Leroy.
God.
What a beautiful tragedy for my saga.
That's a good point. Shit. All right. I will walk back out,
Okay.
and then I will give. I'll go back to the room
Okay.
and leave Leroy's clothes back where I found them.
With everything in them?
Without the letter. I'll keep the letter. And
Okay.
I'll leave the silver, keep the letter.
Okay.
This is what's truly valuable to me. A story.
No, I could just say I'm Leroy, and I'm like, I'm Leroy. I'm like, bitch, I got my letter.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna head south. I'll check this door.
You see a door.
Is it closed?
It is closed. A large double-paned oak door.
I'll open it.
It is
See
locked.
if I can open it.
As you try to open it, you will hear heavy footsteps approaching the door from the other side. Oh! What are you doing back here?
Heard some noise. Figured I'd check it out.
Really?
Must have been,
I didn't hear anything.
could have been the snow.
Must have been the wind. Let me know whenever your shift's done, and I'll relieve you.
Thank you.
I used to be an adventurer just like you.
Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind. Must have been the wind.
I will head over here and then check this door.
Alrighty. As you move up to check this door, something happens.
Hey, Gruul.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Give a minute.
Okay. Get this, get that, get this. All right. When you get to about that point, Marlowe, and you're just about to open the door, you hear one of the other doors kind of slam open slightly. And it's the door to the bathroom that you heard those intense grunts from. All right, and you see this woman come just strutting out. She's 6'3", muscle bound, and slightly aged. And you see this.
Oh my
god.
Mommy.
That's a built woman.
As soon as she comes out, you'll hear her say, "These fucking toilets are not properly prepared. I'm going to tan Reginald's hide next time I see him." You, what are you doing?
Heard
No.
a noise.
No guards allowed in the courtyard!
Understood.
I don't need you trampling all over my roses!
My apologies.
Good! Now I'll have to make sure that you didn't do anything! What serendipitous timing. You two. Make me stealth checks.
Oh, why you gotta do me like this? Where's the birthday 20 when you need it?
Oh, never mind.
Alright, it's all on this, boys. Let's see. Can we do it? Are we capable? Oh!
Alright, Gruul will tackle Chrome into the snow.
Hand over his mouth.
Anita's
Silent.
old eyes will scour this courtyard. Good! Closes the door. Get back to your post! And I'll bring you something nice to eat. Don't worry, dearie.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hold on! The demon's not expunged yet!
May the light of Milithra be with you.
Alright, Marlowe, what do you do next?
I'm gonna say a little prayer for her,
Okay.
and then I'll head back out.
Okay. Oh, go ahead, move. There you go. Oh! You hear, ah! Slowly walk away. As you approach, this Morn guard will go, Anita.
Yep. Again.
He'll lean coolly against the wall.
Open the door. Like, my time to take a piss.
Close the door behind you.
Yep. I'll then head to the other door.
Okay. Hey, oh, before that, while you're walking by, Telry and Knarh, you see Marlowe walking through the snow, or at least guard Marlowe.
Garlo.
Marlowe, yeah.
Hey,
And you know it's him because he carries himself like he's smarter than everybody else.
that's a smart-looking guard. That must be him. Hey,
He's both
Marlowe.
sexy and suave at the same time.
Look how suave he is.
Amen. Just leans over the edge of the demon.
Marlowe will look up.
Throws him part of the rope. Get up here.
Marlowe will shake his head and then points towards the other door. And then point back at you and then do like an over the roof point. So like a curl.
Alright.
What?
And then
the other side?
he'll nod and then finger to his lips.
And I'll, Telry's gonna point at his forehead, and point at you, and point at his forehead. And it looks like he's cringing as he does it.
I'll cast. Actually, yeah, fuck.
I'll wave my hands like no.
Quite
no,
on the
no.
line, it seems.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got my freebie. I'm not gonna be like. No. He'll shake his head and then he'll keep walking.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Knarh. All right, we've seen him come out. He seems unharmed. Let's go check on the others.
And then you check. I'll follow him.
Okay.
Keep eyes on both.
All right. What do we do? Whistle. If something bad happens, whistle.
Sure.
All right, and we're gonna split up, and I'm going to head south towards the courtyard.
I'll
Okay.
be hovering over Marlowe with the roof.
All right.
Right. Tika.
Oh, Knarh staying behind? All right.
Yeah, Nara's following Marlowe along
From
the
the
roof
rooftop,
edge.
basically.
All right, Telry, when you get to here, you can see that Gruul is getting off of Chrome out of a potentially scandalous position.
Oh my gosh,
As he
orcs.
He stands, the snow falls from him. His hand goes out towards Chrome as he lifts him up.
Alright, thanks. That was a close one.
Let us keep moving. Don't want any more.
I used to
You
be
saw
a
the
bandit.
giant? I used to be a bandit.
And I'm like snapping from the rooftop. Hey.
Hey. Oh, bless my heart.
There's no bandits down in that snow, is there? I'm a bandit.
I'm a bandit.
Bro, it's like brings just like old times when he put his mask on. That's great. Dude.
I'm gonna love it.
Alright, I'm going to actually walk around the edge of the courtyard along the roof. And I'm gonna come over this way and peek down at this other fireplace.
Okay.
And let me see.
Hut 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 hut. Hut 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 hut. Hut 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 hut. Alright, what are the two of you doing down there in the courtyard?
I guess at this point, is there any audible activity, like where I can hear from even here, like people moving around? Or is it
Nope.
all silent? Alright. Well, probably don't want to go into the door she came out of.
Is there a keyhole here?
You could look through it, yeah.
I'll attempt to look through it.
Perception check.
What do I see with the 10?
You see these three men eating some food.
Alright. I'll kind of stumble away back into the shadows. I think that's the kitchen. Up south, up north.
I believe the entrance to be to the south, so let's try to the east for now.
Alright.
Right? Eastward. Anything special about the tree that we're passing by?
It's a fruit-bearing tree. At least it would be if it was in season.
Fair enough.
Can I take a twig?
Sure.
Alright, I have
Yoink.
a twig.
Yoink. You're a twig now.
Classic bandit.
Big classic bandit behavior.
Classic bandit activity, guys.
Stealing from trees.
You want to take a peek at this one?
He'll nod. Alright, and I will peek through. That's perception.
As you look through, you don't really see anything.
Alright. He'll do a quick once around, look around, and then he will attempt to slowly open the door.
Okay, nobody's in here.
Alright. And he will step through.
I'll follow behind slowly.
Alright. And there's nobody in this hallway?
Not that you can see.
Move north, probably just away from the entrance. Most likely where his private place is.
Yeah, hop
Well,
in.
at the end of that hallway, you see that there is a guard.
Okay.
And Marlowe, you get to this door.
I will open it.
Okay. And walks Garlow. Gardlow.
Guard low.
As you walk in,
Is-
this guy is still sleeping. Oh, Lolita.
Oh shit! It's a love triangle.
That's hot. That's hot.
Oh, the greatest writing
Holy
shorthand of all time.
That's the
The
best
love
lore drop I've ever heard.
Oh, shit!
Do I notice Gruul?
Do you notice Gruul? Well, this guard thankfully is asleep because Gruul is just fucking standing there.
Standing in the hall.
Like a shadow in the hallway.
Both my eyebrows will raise towards the heavens. I'll point at Gruul, and then I'll point very aggressively around the corner. So around this corner.
Gruul makes a caveman face. Ooh!
I guess I'll dashing through the shadows.
I'll do a doorknob twist. I'll do a doorknob twist and then point faster into whatever these doors are. And just like go in there.
Oh.
Go.
So soft.
I guess he'll look back to Chrome, and he will put a hand upon the door, looking at Chrome expectantly.
Chrome is also making a caveman face, hiding in the shadows. Ooh.
I'm a bandit. Anyways.
Is this like your anime Desu? It's like I'm a bandit.
That's his, yeah. It's his catchphrase.
Ooh. Walk up to Gruul and whisper, "You guys need to get in there, in these rooms, very quietly. I'm gonna relieve the guard. Have him go take a rest, and when I knock on the door twice, you can exit. Keep the doors locked. I believe these are either sleeping rooms or bathrooms. Keep the doors locked."
Isn't he asleep?
He's asleep, but I don't want him to wake up. I'm going to relieve him, tell him to get some rest, and take his post.
He'll scratch his head for a moment, and then I guess he'll nod. And I guess we're to, I don't know, are we both going into our own bathrooms, or are we hiding both in the separate bathrooms here, Chrome?
I gotta take a shit. I don't know about you.
Alright, separate bathrooms it is.
Convenient timing.
Never chat with a homie?
Alright.
Wow.
Well, I don't know what you think of orcs, but... No.
I guess we just go in.
What? What the fuck did I just hear, dude?
Self-racism.
Oh, man. That's some self-loathing if I ever heard it. You open this door, you see a bathroom.
Yeah, and I'll hide in it, like he told me.
Okay, you guys hide in the bathrooms.
He told us to wait, and then he's got an idea, and I'm like, fine, I won't stop you. Take a quick short break, you know?
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, no.
My goodness.
This is
Yes.
competition with Anita.
Couple days hanging
Like a Dragon Ball fight. Beautiful.
up. You know, hanging up's like a couple days. That's a number on you.
Oh god, I did not need the water effects for that. I'm over here prepared to like jump anyone who opens the door.
Ew.
And he's just...
I will, I'll shake the Morning Guard awake.
Okay, hold on. Alright, as you approach and start shaking the Mornhound guard away, you'll hear him kind of go, Lolita, what? Huh? What? What's wrong? What's wrong? Are we under attack?
No.
Oh.
So you might, need to take a break, I can see.
Oh, right, thanks. Oh, yeah, I'll go take a break. Thank you.
You might want to talk to Leroy as well.
About what?
About the dreams you've been having.
Why would I tell him Why would I tell Leroy about my dreams of Lolita?
Marlowe will,
Silence.
That heavy silence.
Marlowe will just lean up against the wall, look at the door intensively.
Alright. Well, he'll kind of shrug and then walk away. Okay, and as he does so, I need to make a little bit of a roll. Okay. Let's do this roll here. I need to piss. Possibly shit.
The universe is cruel.
Alright, Gruul, you hear footsteps approaching the door.
Alright. The door is locked.
Oh, you locked the door? Alright.
Yeah.
He'll walk up. Ugh. He'll walk up to this one. Ugh.
Okay.
Chrome, you hear somebody walking up.
One moment. Almost done.
Oh, apologies. I really gotta shit.
Clean up himself. Oh shit. They're coming.
Alright, come on, pinch it, buddy. We gotta go.
Alright. Locks doors.
You're just like, I'm coming.
Alright. Meanwhile, out on the roof!
Yeah.
Telry, make me another perception check.
All right.
Never mind. What else you gotta do?
Well, I was gonna go up to this chimney and scramble up to it and see if it is lit.
Alright. No need to scramble. You can see the smoke.
Okay. Can I listen down it?
Yeah. You can hear this. It's fire. Fire noises.
Unfortunate fire noises.
It's orcish.
Firenoise.wav.
Right. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm going to continue
Actually,
to be up
you do
here.
hear something. Hold on.
Besides the crackling of fire noises.
Besides the crackling of fire noises.
Oh, you're chimney sized. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, he wanted to do some chimney shimmy.
Okay.
If it's lit though, I'm not doing that.
This door opens up, and someone comes out and empties a bucket of what appears to be waste out onto the courtyard. You see a maid, and then she will close the door behind her.
Did I hear a click?
You heard
I'm
the door.
walking.
You heard the door close, but not click.
Nice. Alright, I'm going to try and sneak down into the courtyard. Just out of the light here. I do not have a climbing kit, so would that...
But we never claimed ours, so
Well,
it
here's
should
the
still
thing.
be in the courtyard.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. You're a halfling. That's
Mhm.
deep snow.
Yes,
Just
it
fall
is.
into it.
Yeah, just swan dive. Yeah. I'm a swan dive. Right here.
Whee!
Oh yeah, you're not in heavy armor anymore.
Yeah, it's like being a kid again.
Alright.
Into the snowdrift.
What was that?
Ah.
Thankfully, you're stuck in the hole.
Yeah, baby orcs don't take snow damage.
None.
He's snow skin.
Alright, Telry.
Alright. So I'm going to move up to this door
Okay.
and do a listen. See if she's walked away.
She has not. You hear her gossiping with another
Ooh.
maid.
You better listen carefully. I want to get all of this down.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Goodness.
You're gonna have to make the choice sooner or later. I just can't decide which one I like better. You can't keep stringing the two of them along. They're eventually going to find out. But they both get me so many nice gifts. You can't do that. Well, I suppose you're right. I should let them both go. I'm not really interested in either of them. Besides, have you seen the Inquisitor? I know he's so handsome.
Who's Leroy?
Alright.
Sadness. There was no
I'm
triangle.
going to.
That
I'm going
bitch started screaming across.
I'm gonna move through the snow here. Marlowe, no doubt. One of those silly artists would probably love to know about that. I'm gonna listen at this door.
You don't hear anything on the other side, other than the distant conversations of, I'm telling you, the Inquisitor has such
All right. Nice. I'm gonna go back to the door and keep listening to them.
Alright. And eventually you hear, you overhear, let's get back to work so we can get to bed. It's getting late. Yes, I agree. Besides, Leroy wanted to talk to me again tonight. You are terrible.
All right. Well, I'm going to...
And you hear them walk away.
Yeah, I'm gonna park it here until I hear the sound of another door or something like that.
Knarh, what are you doing? Marlowe has went inside.
Alright, he went inside. Can't really follow him from up here.
You're not a baby orc, so.
Swan dive. I believe in you.
I'm not going inside.
I'm built trees.
I am not built for stealth.
It's just 1 inch of snow and you hit the ground and die.
1 inch of snow.
Brunch.
7 HP damage.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move over towards the courtyard area in order to check on Telry.
Okay. From your position, make me a perception check.
Ba-da-ba, where is Telry? Where could he have gone? Oh, there he is.
You do spot Telry, but you also notice something else. You see a distant light on the road approaching the estate. It's now fairly close.
That's not good. I try to wave down Telry.
Telry, while you're waiting, you hear this. Telry! You also hear in the distance.
Goodness. Oh no.
Anita's battle cry.
The war against the demons does not end.
I wave my hands up to Knarh, and I point down at the snow aggressively.
I just kind of shake my head. Like,
We did leave the climbing gear up.
Yeah. I'll point over.
No, I look and I hold my hand up to my eyebrow and look out in the distance and point.
I'm just kind of shrug and shake my head. I have no idea what you mean. But I point at the rope still hanging over here.
Alright, I go to the rope.
And then motion you towards me.
Climb my way down. Alright. Hey. Oi, buddy boss.
Yes.
Hurry it up. Lights in the distance.
I'm waiting for them to leave the room. There was a maid. More than one. They were cleaning up the place, but I'm waiting for them to leave so that we can go in. This door isn't locked.
I don't have any real plans of going in. I am not stealthy. But we need to hurry this up.
We have to find the information. That's the reason we're here.
Isn't Marlowe doing that?
I don't know what Marlowe's doing. He's been in and out of doors twice now, and
yeah,
he hasn't.
Listen, there's a light in the distance. It's getting closer. That means people are coming. It could be the person who owns the place. Could be something else. It's not good either way.
Chrome, you don't see anything on the other side of your door.
Copy. I'll just stay peeking.
Okay. Meanwhile, back to Marlowe.
I'm gonna head down to the door. I saw the guard going.
Yep.
I'm gonna slip the paper from Lolita to Leroy under the door, TMZ style.
Huh? Curious. What could this be?
I'm gonna double.
I knew it was
monster. You broke that, man.
She called me her honeysuckle.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Cast a
Marlowe.
fireball on this man.
We killed
Good.
no man, but left one broken.
I'm gonna double tap on the double knock on the door quietly. Knock knock.
Okay.
Okay. Occupado.
Knock on Gruul's door. I look at Chrome with a very angry face with a finger to my lips.
Thumbs up.
Double knock on Gruul's door.
You knock on his door.
I love my mute. It's being delayed. I know what's wrong. I'll hit it and it doesn't work for like 3 seconds. All right. Who's there?
It's Marlowe. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Follow me now.
All right. Following.
Tippy toes.
Gesture to Chrome, and I'm gonna open this door.
All right, that door is locked.
Need a hand?
I will check this door as well. Open it.
It's locked.
I don't think we're getting in without breaking something.
Seems these are locked. We'll need to find a key. Would you two... I think the others are on the roof. Last time I saw them. Do you want to climb up with them as well, or do you want to try
I don't think we have time. People are approaching.
Yeah, there's light from the front.
We already wasted time waiting for you to swap the guard. If we're gonna get in here, we need to get in here now.
All right.
Can we get this door open quietly?
You hear a distant door slam open. And far down to the very end, you see this. Lolita!
Hugging the shadows, hugging the walls.
Lolita! Why are you screaming? What's wrong? Tell me the truth! Is this real? You'll hold up the letter. Oh! No, of course not! It has your handwriting! I know your handwriting anywhere I showed it to my mother, you heartless witch!
While they're yelling, I'm gonna point at them and open the door. Say, get the fuck out of here right now.
Okay. Kind of just...
While they're yelling,
This place is loud.
I hear some yelling in the distance.
Well, you hear this. How could you?
This door.
It's time to open this door and kind of try to sneak on in there.
Damn, it's cold out here.
Come on.
You want me to come or do you want me to keep watch?
Alright. As you guys enter the common room, you can see that the great room has, you know, a bunch of different little nicks and knacks of piano, and a statue of one of the saints of Mytheria.
Well, at least whoever lives here is pious. Be a good thing in some cases. Is anybody else in this room?
Not that you can see, no.
All right. Well, take a quick note. Well. That's not a good thing.
All right, you hear
Probably in
this.
Case.
We're gonna see what he has to say about it. No, don't tell him. He's gonna know.
That's getting closer. I'm stepping
This
back.
is so spicy.
I'm looking through the books on this bookshelf. Anything interesting stand out?
You hear this door just burst open on the other side of the room.
Oh dang! I hide under the piano.
There we go.
All right, hold on to your hats, boys.
What I'd pay to be in that room.
Yeah.
Stop! Let go go of me, Leroy! What's up? Hey, you should keep your hands off her, man. She's been lying to us both! Look at this! Holds up her note. Yeah, it's like the note that she wrote me, bro. Stop! She's been lying because she also wrote me this note! Oh, let me see what this is. A scandal, brah! That's fucked up, Lolita! Why did you toy with our hearts? I don't make enough money to support my daughter! Daughter? You never told us you had children! That's an important thing to tell us! Lolita starts to cry.
Threesome?
Alright, you guys hear them just screaming and arguing in the next room. Oh, it's so dramatic. It's so spicy. And then finally, you hear this. We're done! You hear me? Done. For good. In fact, you're done. What do you mean? I can't trust you to carry the keys around here anymore. What do you mean? You've proven yourself disloyal, distrustworthy. Cha, I don't think the master would, approve of that. Well said, Leroy. Give me the keys. Go to your room. The master will hear about your infidelities. Oh, you could also just come by mine if you want, because I don't really care. I'm more of an open person. I don't really care about that stuff. All right. Actually,
Does it sound like these guys are coming back down the hall towards the door I watched them leave through?
hold on. I think there's a heartbroken status I can put on these guys.
What?
Excellent.
No, I'll give him emotionally exhausted. There we go. Leroy, however, is a free spirit and is like, well, I guess I'll start my shift. Oh yeah, I gotta put my I gotta go put my armor on. And Lolita will run off towards her room. You'll see this guard enter the room, Telry.
Okay.
He looks disheveled. His heart shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Man, that's rough. I'm gonna try and sneak under the piano and try and...
He walks towards the piano.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, he's gonna play it.
And he will take a seat at the piano. Having no other way to deal with his heartbreak, he decides to pour out his feelings onto the piano.
Fucking Rhapsody.
And he'll start going ding 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 ding. I found the reason for me to change who I used to be. Telry, you'll notice.
Press a finger into one of my ears.
Make me a perception check.
Yep.
Found a reason, and the reason is yeah. All right. It's difficult to see anything over the sound busting through your ears, but you see that on his belt are a ring of keys, and he seems pretty distracted.
I'm gonna try and pinch those keys. This is not something that I've ever done before.
Sleight of hand with advantage because he's currently singing Hoobastank.
Dude,
Wait.
I forgot why we were here.
We are
No,
here.
you
for
know
drama.
exactly why you're here, and you've mission accomplished.
All right,
Man.
let's see if he notices you through his depression. He will roll perception with disadvantage. I found a reason for me to change who I... Oh, where'd the keys go? Oh, I dropped them. I gotta find those. He'll start to look underneath the piano.
I'm
Make me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can make it to the shadows in time. Ooh.
Oh, gosh. These rolls, man.
What was that? Wait. His emotional exhaustion is uplifted while he returns to his... He buries himself into his work. He'll get off from playing the piano. He'll turn towards the shadows and slowly make his way towards it.
Is he alone in here?
He is. Alright. One final stealth check to see if you can hide in the shadows. You'll also see that he's been ugly crying. So he's going to roll perception with disadvantage.
No, he's. Oh, thank God.
He gets too close.
I'm a book.
Oh, what's the point of my job anyway? I only took this job because I thought I could make a life for Lolita and me.
I'm gonna move along the shadows to this door and try and very quietly open it. Get outside.
And Death is out of the way of the door. Just yeets herself into the snow.
All right. And you make it outside, Telry.
Crap. Nara, come here.
What?
I did it. My mother would be absolutely appalled. I just stole. I've pickpocketed a man. He was sad. We've got to go. We've got to find the others. I have keys. With keys open doors. Keys would help. I'll be helpful. I'll be useful. Or run to this door and listen at it.
You don't hear anything.
Safe enough. I'm gonna open it and peek my head through to see if I see anything.
Well,
Anybody?
at the far end of the room, you think you see some large shadows, and then you see Marlowe.
It's him. Knarh, come on. Close the
No
door.
one knows the door opening.
Okay.
See Telry.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Motion.
Wait. Listen. And I hand him the keys.
Oh shit.
And then I walk out this door.
Head up. You two go meet up with Gruul. He's in the back. I don't know where Chrome is. I think he's alive.
Didn't steal them.
No angels.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door, see if the key works for the door.
Oh, hey, Telry.
Well, there are 6 keys on the ring, so you're gonna have to try different ones to try and find the right one.
I will try them on the door.
Okay. While you're doing that, everyone else is outside, and you guys hear.
Oh no, not him.
Cha, bruh. Cha should write a letter to Lindsay.
Gotta continue the mission. Fuck, who's Lindsay?
Dude, who the fuck's Lindsay, bro?
Another piece to the puzzle.
And so the triangle widens.
All right, guys. Marlowe has keys. I found some keys. Found them.
Why'd you get keys?
All right.
There was a guard. He was sad. He was playing the piano. He had keys. Figured we'd use them.
All right, Marlowe, you. The door unlocks.
Alright, I'll go in the door.
All right, you see what could possibly be the master's bedroom.
I'll close it and lock it behind me. Alright, can I do to look around for documents or like... I'll first check under the bed, actually.
Okay. Make me an investigation check as you look around. No, whoops. What the heck is going on with the camera? There we go. All right.
Another stat we struggle with.
You start to take a look around, and then you hear something disturbing. You hear voices outside. All right, here we go. Now you listen to me. You're getting paid a pretty silver to tend to these floors, and I expect them to be clean. I'm having a really bad day. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. You're having a bad day? The boys you've been toyed with found out and you got your just comings. Well, that's what happens when you fuck around with hearts. Surely you would have learned that from your sister Lindsay, but you're not been paying attention. Now go clean the bathroom I just used. Oh, gods, please not that. Oh, gods, please not that. Do you have any idea how long it took for me to squeeze that out? You're going to...
Wow.
All right, Marlowe.
I'm gonna have a 3-second prayer for Lolita. Okay. Is there anything under the bed? Any
There's nothing under the bed.
Okay. We'll look at the table and see if there's any papers or anything lying about.
All right, you see that there's plenty of books. There's also a desk, and it has drawers.
Is there anything on top of the desk that's just conspicuously laid about?
Well, on top of the desk, you can see that there is a ledger. It is currently opened. Specifically, it seems to be dealing with things like the running of the estate, the costs, overhead, or otherwise. But you notice that there is a trade document that seems to be nothing concrete in and of itself, but it has numbers on it that allude to a greater picture of where the funds from the estate are actually going. If you could find the rest of these pieces of parchment, you might be able to get a full picture of the financial situation of the estate.
I'll grab the ledger, pocket, and then I will see if there's is there any jackets hanging up, like a wardrobe, or any any jackets that are not tucked away? They're sort of hanging.
Yeah, there's clothes. There's a clothing foot locker and stuff like that.
I will search the pockets of those.
Well, as you search the pockets of those, you happen upon a small key. Not meant for a door, but for a very small chest.
I'll check the drawers in the desk and see if those are locked.
All right. As you take a closer look, you can see that there is one of the drawers that is locked, and the small key opens it. And inside you find meticulously organized correspondence. Jackpot.
King.
I'll grab the whole lot of them,
Okay.
including the ledger.
All right.
Keep those tight. And was there anything else in the other drawers that would allude to non-illicit trade, but more personal? Or is there like a journal or anything?
You'll have to spend more time searching.
I'll spend another minute or two searching.
Okay, investigation check.
Ooh, this is for you, Willow Pipe.
Good roll.
Nice.
You find some more of the same parchment documents that you had found earlier, hidden, it seems, throughout the room in different tomes. You gather up all that you can find.
All right, I head back to the door, and I will listen. Do I hear anything on the other side?
In the distance you hear, "And I don't want to hear any more whining out of you, girl. Maybe you'll make up for the hearts you've broken. Also, I need to take a shit."
Uh-oh. Don't do the third one.
Does she pick the chrome bathroom? That is the question.
She's like, I've already wrecked this place.
All right.
I will, what were you saying?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I will step out. I'll, close and lock the door behind me,
Okay.
and then I will head out the back door.
Did you get it?
Oh, shit. Yeah. We have to go right now. We have to leave.
Hey. Idea.
Good.
Hey,
Nice.
you still have the keys?
Yes.
Leave them stuck in that door. The back door. Make it look like someone forgot them there.
Oh, blame housekeeping. Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, it doesn't look like we just been here. They can't find evidence from us.
I'll put the keys in the back door.
Oh, were we not supposed to take anything?
I-
Chrome throws a stick over this direction.
I just kind of shake my head at that. Like, you can,
Keep the stick, Chrome.
yeah, you can have it if you
It's
really
loot.
want it.
It's loot.
All right, you loot one stick.
With one stick.
Goes grab it, comes back.
Get it.
All right. Let's go.
All right,
Out.
let's-
Leave now.
I mean,
Let's
he is
get
a
out of here.
bandit after all.
All right, so I take it the party would like to leave.
We sure would.
We're dipping.
And we cover any tracks.
With that collection of rolls of 2s and 3s and 5s.
19s. There were no middle rolls, only low and high.
That's how we like it.
All right, when you get to about here, you notice that the snow and the wind have increased exponentially. And as such, Gruul, you have an important decision to make. If you were to run it, and run it straight down the middle of the path, you could beat the storm, and your return to Mornhow will not be delayed. Or, you could choose not to chance it and take the long way back and avoid the danger of the snow altogether. Which would you like to do?
If we run straight down the path, we're gonna run into that light, right?
Possible.
Oh, you guys saw it too.
Yeah,
It's a lot closer.
Yeah. We probably don't want to know, because if he's associated with the church and the church is about to be what shows up. Is it possible that we could attempt to go down the straight road, make a stealth check in, like, the snow to let him pass, and then continue the straight road?
You could attempt that, but you have to commit to it.
What's the party? Any... Do you want to long road it and get stuck in the snow, most likely, or try and beat it, but have to stealth check?
Here's the thing. I'm at 4 exposure, which is not as bad as 9, I think.
Oh, but if church.
The less time we spend outside the city, the better.
We could
The only
book it.
problem. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please, go ahead.
The only problem that we might go if we take the roundabout is that we might run into the Smiling Knight, because he's
Right.
Well, we know that they are directly associated with the church, so these people showing up could very well be
Yeah.
associated with them. Remember, they
had a
mentioned
big
it.
old statue in their living room.
Yeah, a little meta, but someone did hear about an Inquisitor, so.
Yeah. They're very involved. Would horses help?
No.
If we take horses, then we basically reveal that it's more than just one housekeeper.
Yeah, you're right. We should just book it.
If we wanna blame somebody else, yeah. Long way then.
Long way, we won't get found, but we're against the elements. Short way, we could hide when we get near the lamp, but I'm afraid I might,
Remember, if the church finds us, we're executed. We are hail on sight.
So if we camp, it's no fire.
We have a camping kit.
No, he's saying no fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it. We keep dark.
Be right back, bathroom, while you guys
Yeah.
decide.
We bundle up and we hug together real close for warmth because we don't want to alert anybody to us being out in the
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, so long way, because I think Luke was right with the exposure thing.
Yeah.
I think
we should take the long way for sure.
All right, agreed. Let's do that, but we have to keep a low profile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think we're more safe the long way from being discovered anyways. I think it's more of like, do we challenge stealth versus like survival checks?
Well, the issue is that we know the church can track magic. So if we got a beacon, which you're not exactly the brightest beacon, but you're still, if they're right next to us and we're having the stealth chance, they spot you.
Yeah, I still don't, not really meta, but I still don't know how much light is given off by exposure type thing.
I don't think it's light, but it's certainly like a sense from my understanding.
Shiny, shiny.
It's light if there's 50.
So last I had heard, whenever you hit about 4, people definitely start noticing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 is at that point. Yeah.
It's like a smell, a taste.
The little
Sense.
hairs in the back of your neck standing up.
Yeah.
So long way.
4 people start to notice it. 8,
I think we
the
should do
church
long way.
notice.
Never doubt camping kit. Let's go.
Never doubt camping kit. I got a
Plus
camping kit.
We do have a ranger and someone from the Endless White, so it might be easier to survive the elements than just my natural home.
Yeah, we have everything we need to survive. We have the ranger. We have the camping kit. I am trained in survival.
Plus, large orcs run hot, and I'll just snuggle up with y'all. It'll be fine.
I'm a very small orc.
Are you though? How tall
I
are
mean,
you?
orc size, I think I'm small.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's frail.
I mean, Gruul's wider than he is tall, you know?
I have strength and constitution, am not frail.
Just looks thin. It's all those layers that you wear. It's hard to tell.
All the layers.
It's all upper body strength. It's
You know, the Little Giants movie, the one kid that walks up just like wrapped in bubble wrap. So it's basically that.
That's one of Marlowe's favorite things about Lady Orcs.
The layers.
Like an onion.
Orcs are not like cakes.
5'11". That's how tall I am.
5'11".
So you're tall for a human woman, but short for an orcish woman, probably.
Yeah.
I'm 6'8".
Y'all are
I mean, you tall.
Yeah, he big boy. I'm 6'5", it's fine. I'm just normal tall, it's fine.
No, I want to make his appearance more orcish, and his face looks more humanoid.
Yeah.
Besides his horns.
I always find it hilarious, like, because I'm 6'2", and everyone's like, "Oh my god, 6'5" is such a giant." I'm like, I mean, he's tall. Yeah, he's not a giant,
Yeah, I'm 6'3". That's barely taller than me.
right?
Telry's like 3 though, so
Yeah, Telry's a little
he's
shorter.
a very puntable size. You know.
Not
He's a baby orc.
tall.
He's a adorable
Man-child
Rome.
I mean, you say puntable, but has anyone actually been able to successfully punt? Well, actually, yeah. Carl's.
I got punt. I did get punted one time.
What? Yeah,
Toss you
you,
across the
I'm back.
river.
What's the choice?
Alright,
So,
we're going the long way.
Long way. We're gonna take a horse and then cut it open and then sleep inside the horse.
we
are
have,
what?
No, I'm
we
fine.
have, yeah, we have a ranger, camping kit, and a local, so we have everything we need to survive if we need to.
All right. The party has chosen caution. All right.
We got what we needed. We might as well do it clean.
As you avoid the road, you can see that the torch moves towards the estate and finally enters it. Wherever or whoever it was will have to wait. However, the party now finds itself at the mercy of the mountain. And we have to make some rolls. Alright, Gruul. To try and go around the pass and to avoid the storm is going to cut down your travel time by quite a lot. Where normally this travel would only take about 10-15 minutes, maybe even an hour of walking in really bad weather. is now going to take 3 days, as you must descend the mountain, move all the way around the precipice, and then back up again. So, let's see if you guys can handle 3 days in the raging, wild spring winds of the northern mountains. Oh boy, let's get this party started with a brand new beat. Everybody's dancing, and they're dancing for me. Make me a survival check at this time, Gruul, an advanced one.
Alright, so normal.
A 19 is a solid roll, and you're able to keep to the path and not lose your way. Eventually, the party comes to a point where they must stop as the wind becomes too strong and the air becomes too frigid. And now you must make camp. So, as you're making camp, I am to understand that you are not wanting to make a fire, correct?
Yeah, not this close.
As you wish. So if you're not going to make a fire, then that means I need you to make me another survival check, Gruul, to make sure that you're able to keep the party at least somewhat warm.
So, since I have survival, can I aid him?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Advantage. Let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
All right, your
We're cozy.
first night is by no means comfortable, but it is bearable. And as such, you're able to cuddle in close, keep back the bite of the cold air, and you eat a cold meal. It is pretty miserable, but you are alive when the day returns. Rolling for weather. Fortunately, the weather stays, and as such, the second day of travel is pretty rough and tiring. Make me a survival check, Gruul.
alright. And is he able to assist me with these ones or not these ones?
Are they trained in survival?
I have proficiency.
Then yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Make me an advanced survival roll.
Ooh.
That is...
I will inspire that. I add 4 to it.
Okay. A 16 is sufficient.
Oh.
You find your way through the second day without getting lost. And so, the day turns to night. And as such, you'll need to make another survival roll to keep the party out of the worst parts of the wind and the bite of the cold. Very good.
Oh, we're on a roll, people. Finally.
We've lived like this, Gruul. Remember our heritage.
Okay, the third day. Make me a survival check, advanced.
Got you.
Where's that under mine?
That wasn't me. So, oh, thank God. Loving it.
Alright, the third day comes to an end. Make me another survival check. Oh, hold on, let me roll for weather first. Okay, continue.
Can I get another inspiration with that weather roll?
I will inspire that.
Yeah,
I'll
please,
say,
thank you.
let your flame shine bright through the frigid snow for Madam Willowpipe.
Oh, for Madam with a pipe.
Alright, so that's 16, which will be sufficient. Okay. On the final day, or excuse me, on the start of the next day, you find yourself back on a similar path, and it's only about an hour until you reach the city of Mornhal again. As you get closer and closer to the city gates, you get a strange feeling behind you. As you turn back and look, you can see that in the distance, barely silhouetted against the sun and the glistening white peaks of the mountains, there stands a lone rider atop his horse. He bears in his hand a torch and looks down upon you. But you have entered the land of Mornhal directly, and the church can do nothing in its presence of its castle walls. The rider turns, and you will see the mark on his cloak. The Sword of Mytheria. And so, you re-enter and make your way towards the College of Sagas.
Oh, little...
Gruul, Knarh, thank you for leading us through that. We couldn't have done that in the dark without y'all's talents.
It is just simply my job. But
Well, you
appreciate it.
You did good.
As a native here, you did pretty well.
From the ice flows, not very different. A little bit
From the
hillier.
razor cliffs, it's not nearly that bitter and cold, but it's windy.
You've done a great job, and more for the College of Sagas than many.
By the way, we fucked
In
that
my
girl.
deepest thanks.
She's going to get all the blame.
Wait, you fucked Lolita?
What?
That is the phrasing I was given.
You too?
Thank you. I appreciate
on.
you, Marlowe.
Yes.
Why'd you do it? You were behind me the whole time. The bathroom, wasn't it?
Never turned
Where's
your
the
back on.
bathroom, wasn't it?
I take my eyes off you people for 2 seconds.
Never turn your back on the homies.
Oh my
Marlowe's
God.
eyes are wide, staring into the abyss, questioning everything he's ever known.
Alright, as the party returns to the College of Sagas, once more, Mila Willowpipe makes her appearance and sits down on the large table across from you. Report, please.
Apologies for the delay. This is everything you need, I believe, and then a little bit extra.
She'll take it, but then she'll ask, I am gracious to see that you are all still breathing. I had thought the worst. When I heard nothing at all, I suspected that perhaps you got waylaid somehow on the road. The storm being as terrible as it is in the spring. She will start to review the letters and start to review the correspondence. My goodness. This is far more than I needed. In fact, there's a lot more here than I expected. I will need some time to process it. In the meantime, please, enjoy the college and take some time to rest. Perhaps read through our archives. Oh, and one more thing. I have gotten a very strange request. And then she will kind of hand you a parcel. It's actually from one of the... Well, he calls himself Lim. But he says that he's a regular at Bartleby's Brews. And he says that he needs to speak to you about something urgent.
We know that guy. Well, we know the place.
Who's this Lim fella?
Well,
Thank you.
You can see what he wants.
I guess more of a question, since the mission did not go as anticipated, but at least the second half should be blameless, at least to us.
Yes.
The matter of pay, I understand if it must be docked.
Oh, yes, of course. Payment will be given when I have processed this information.
He shrugs.
Good.
Take my share. You helped me in my debt.
Well,
You saved
we've
us.
we have been called to a tavern, and ale certainly calls to me. Shall we?
Sure. I could use actual warm food after our little trip.
Camping in the mountains, nothing beats it better.
Was the parcel directed to me specifically from Lim, or is it to the party as a whole?
It wasn't directed to anybody, it was just given to Mila. Or
Okay.
not directly to Mila, but to her subordinates.
If you guys would like to go on before, I may take an hour or two to review some books. A few things on my mind. I can meet you at the tavern probably an hour or two after.
Sounds
Nods.
good to me.
All right.
All right.
After that,
We'll stick out of it. All worth it.
We didn't kill a single person.
Yeah, wow.
Well,
good.
we
Yeah.
destroyed some lives, that's for sure.
that's fine. They're kids. They'll get over it.
Look, it was only one life ruined. We saved a couple men, all right, from a...
One of them is not... I don't know about the one.
although that maid is going to get probably framed for all this because of the keys, so, you know, and nobody likes her now because... so... You know...
I think Anita's probably dead.
Or at least she's going to be tried for treason and then probably, you know, hanged.
Tried for crimes against the toilet.
Man, rough.
That's demon work if I've ever seen it.
Summoning. How much exposure did Angry Anita get from her?
Yes.
Her battle. Truly.
Yes.
Now that is a war saga right there.
That toilet was definitely an exposure of one.
Permanent one.
Nothing natural in that toilet.
Ayo.
As the party approaches,
Hmm.
you can see a nervous-looking man waiting outside.
Oh.
You must be the one they call Lim.
There you are! Quick. Inside.
Okay.
Is that our guy?
I don't know.
Rally, you coming?
He's in a hurry.
99.
He's loading.
Yeah, sorry, just drag me along. I'm watching.
I'll wait out here. I'll flag him down.
Wait.
Just has the buffering sign on his head. Don't worry, guys, I'm coming.
All right,
Hey, bathroom break. I'll be back in a minute.
there we go. I got it. I'm here.
All right, Lim will take you inside, and we'll seat you guys down around a table, and you will see that he looks really worried. My name's Lynn, and I work for Bartleby, but I didn't know who else to turn to. I didn't think the guards were gonna help. So while you was gone, some church people came by looking for you, and they interrogated Bartleby, and he told them that you was here, and he tried to keep to your alibi, but I think they might have suspected something. They ended up... They just took him. They just snatched him right off the street and nobody said nothing.
Where did they take him?
I don't know. Last thing I heard them saying is that, well, they were going to take him to the camp. I don't know what that means.
Must be a camp just outside the walls, probably.
Do you know where the church tends to move to around these places?
I don't know.
Bartleby helped. Or tried to. We're friends now.
Please.
And worse.
He's a really good boss. And this is a really nice place, and I don't know how to run it on my own. I'm gonna run it straight into the ground, okay? Look, please, you gotta save him. He stuck his neck out for you. Please!
He did. And there's a very good chance that some people will be brought to justice because of him. Guys.
Is
We
there
have
anyone
to.
else in
Where?
this,
Where and who? Where are we going?
We're gonna go save this guy.
establishment?
We're gonna pull him out of a church camp.
Is there anyone else listening in this conversation?
No, he took you to the side room.
Okay.
Church camp.
Rome, I get the impression that you're down.
Problem is that we are a kill on sight for the church.
Well, we can either stay in our pen, where they're trying to keep us, or we can try to push him back.
They took an innocent man because of us.
True.
We have to go get him. It's an honor thing. Besides, we can't let them keep doing whatever they want. I don't know that we're strong enough to go and tackle all of them. So I'm suggesting, and I feel like Marlowe will back me up on this, that we do what we've done successfully and go under cover of dark and steal him.
Again. All right.
And this time, we have no qualms if we run into somebody that's too troublesome. We have no problem with killing them. It's not 100% stealth. It's stealth until it hits the fan.
It's the church we're against.
Lim, can we get some drinks and maybe a meal? We're waiting on our other friend.
Oh, yeah, sure. And Lim will go behind the bar. He looks like he's lost. Like, he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's also really worried, and he's dropping ale a little bit, and he's pouring wrong, but he eventually gets you your drinks. Here you go.
Thanks. No sweat. We're gonna get him back. We just need...
You also notice
need
that
a
a couple
plan.
of the other patrons are looking at him like he's strange, and Lim apologizes to them, and then he sits down and he just has his head in his hands. He just looks so worried.
It'll be all right. I'm... Man. Knarh, can you try and cheer this guy up?
Use them feminine wiles.
No, not like that. I don't know. You back me up here.
Yes, blow him a kiss.
With this horrible toothy mask, no one wants that. No one wants that.
You don't
girl.
know what kind of man he is. He could very much want that.
I'm a monster. That's fine.
I have a pretty neat stick. I can give it to Lim.
Premier acquired stick.
Well, I'm
Live,
drinking.
sit down.
I have a stick. It comes down from my family. You can have it.
Oh, I misheard stick.
Lim,
Oh.
sit down.
Lim's already seated, and Lim also
Here.
takes the stick and looks confused by it.
I push him my drink. Here you go. Drink that.
Behold that stick. Your boss will come
starters,
back.
If you've come to us and we've accepted the offer, that means quit worrying about the guy. Simply worry about serving a drink. Right?
Is this drink good?
It's not well prepared.
But
You're
is it
doing a
more?
fine job. I'm going to try and persuade him that this is the case.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Telry,
Lim does
You're
not
not
believe you,
help-
and he just
Telry, you're not
Great.
helping.
and he just kind of
Fantastical.
and he just kind of puts his head on the table.
Okay,
Well,
Lim,
I'll have
something
another,
else. The
please.
drink is in fact terrible and Telry's not helping right now. So, try something different. Right? Just keep trying making drinks and you'll get something right. Once you see a customer who likes it, start making those. You can figure it out. It's not horribly hard. But quit worrying about other people. It's not gonna help nothing. I only have to worry about myself. And kinda Telry at the same time, but I mostly worry about myself.
Okay.
You're not dealing with zombies every day. I used to.
Meanwhile, Marlowe is back at the college. What are you guys doing? Or what are you doing, Marlowe?
So I wanted to get a scroll, like probably a big, scroll, and head into the archives and look for a map of the surrounding area. And I'd like to use my scribe kit and try to copy down a map, and any folklore or like any folklore about Matheria that would seem not explicitly sacrilegious, but something that could be burned or thrown away and seen as heretical? And try to use charges of my scribe kit to copy it down.
Okay. The heretical stuff's not really going to have a lot of books on that, as that's well controlled by the church, even in places where it has little influence. However, you do know the obvious stuff. If you really wanted to piss a Matherian follower off, you could do things like burning her symbol, or defacing her statues, or shrines. Basically, any destruction of church property would suffice.
I'm more looking for like poetry or like allegories and folklore about Matheria that could be seen as heretical, but not like explicitly heretical. More like artistic. Yeah, more of like a poetry or an artistic rendition of perhaps events surrounding or involving Matheria.
Well, there is a part of the saga that actually mentions Matheria, and this is why the Matherian church has been more tolerant of the Mornhow religious practices, because in the saga, Matheria's exploits are mentioned in the Great Demon War, and also of the other saints that aided her in that particular regard. Now, while these texts of the saga, while the texts of the saga are not in and of themselves considered heretical, they are considered heretical that is possessed by anybody that is not a member of the Bard's College, which has special exemption in the church's eyes, or by a sufficiently ranked church member, because the saga also displays Matheria as a mortal and not a goddess, which the church is not okay with.
I would like to copy that down. That would be priority number 1, and then priority number 2 is a map of the surrounding area.
Okay. You copy that down, and I can help you with the map as well.
Awesome.
Boom!
Oh, loading. Loading Corvinus. Loading all of Corvinus. Every map.
Mm-hmm.
Computer fan starts worrying at 10 times speed.
Oh yeah, check this out, chat.
How fancy.
Ooh. Why is that area glowing purple?
Alright, everyone loaded?
Yeah.
Alright.
Almost. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so you guys are here in the city of Mornhow. To the east, there's the Ice Flows, which starts with Dead Man's Float. To the west are the Twisted Pines, which the closest civilization is the Frozen Flower Inn. The Endless White surrounds it all in that direction. Mixed in all throughout the Endless White are all sorts of hidden caverns and dungeons and ruined keeps and all sorts of things like that.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just want that on hand.
Do you return to the party?
If I use 2 charges for those, how much time have I spent? How much do I have left?
About 2 hours.
Okay, I will head back to the party.
Okay.
As we're here chatting with Lim, hey, Lim, as I'm sipping this terrible drink, do you know where there's like a blacksmithing supply shop in town? I need to refill my threads and my leathers. Used them all up on my friends earlier.
Oh, you could find that at the market.
Oh, great. Very good, very good.
Yeah, we're a little low on funds though until we get paid.
Oh, that's fair. By the way, Lim, do you mind if we pay for this meal later?
Oh no,
Put us
that's
up-
fine. That's fine. Just
We'll put up.
you have to
we'll put
save
up a
Bartleby.
tab.
You have to save him.
I have every intention of doing so. You have my word.
Did they speak to you, by the way? The members of the church?
He'll kind of look downtrodden and he'll say, "No, I was hiding."
Any directed questions you can remember?
Well, they asked him if he knew you, and he gave a pretty good description. Bartleby refused to answer them, and then so they just took him.
We'll have to find a way to get the god in here again. Force law. Otherwise we're in danger too. The church can just walk in and do as they please.
Yeah.
I've already
I've
already tried that. The gods don't care about any of us down here. They only care about the nobles.
Oh, nothing to do but give them a reason. Well, I guess we just kind of wait on Marlowe to show up.
All right, and eventually he does.
Oh, hello.
How's
You made
everything
it.
going here?
We've got a new quest.
Where's Bartleby?
That's the quest. He was taken by inquisitors and dragged out to their camp.
Oh, I guess.
Lim will hold his head in his hand.
Are you Lim?
He'll nod.
Seems that he's requesting us to go save Bartleby. He got taken in because he was trying to follow our cover story.
Surely they can just kill a man for no reason. Well, never mind.
Yeah, the reason is us.
And the reason is you.
They do what they want because they can. Because nobody
So-
tells them not to.
I guess I'll ask a question. Was any of them wearing a helmet with smiles, or one holding a torch with a sword on his back?
Lim will simply shrug. All I could really see is that they were wearing church regalia. I didn't really get a good look at their faces. They were cowled.
We should leave immediately. We should make a plan for Bartleby.
The idea we had was to sneak in.
Sneaking in at night, same as we did before with our little adventure.
Let's reconvene. Lim, I'm sorry. And thank you. We will do what we can. But in the meantime, try and take care of yourself and the good people of this part of the town.
I'll try my best.
I chugged the rest of the drink. Yep.
All right.
We'll be back.
Like I said, Lim, just focus on making the drinks.
Hold on to that stick. I'll be coming back for it.
Really focus
Before I
on making
breathe.
those drinks.
Like, really. Zero in. Focus real hard.
All right. Looks like we have a new task.
Make me a
That's to find
perception.
out.
Make me a perception check as you guys leave.
Our favorite.
Alright, where's that button again? Percepzione.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's good.
All right, you can see that there are several of the inn patrons that are just looking and staring at Lim and shaking their heads. Alrighty.
You know what? Knarh will snarl at them.
Now they're scared. Now they're scared of you.
I'll walk up to one and ask him, why the strange look at Lim over there?
He'll try to answer, but then he'll look over at Nara and just kind of says, "Oh, no reason."
Forget about her.
Walks.
She's a special case. No harm.
Oh, okay. Well, I just don't get it. He doesn't deserve this job.
What do you mean by that?
Just look at him.
What happened to Barnaby's then?
What? What are you asking?
What happened to Barnaby's, the owner?
He just disappeared.
Ah.
I don't know. I wasn't here when it happened. All I know is that this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And somebody in the back says, "Yeah, he's only been doing this for like 2 days." Yeah. The other saying in
Who
the
was there
background.
who saw it?
The guy raises his hand.
Precisely. He saw it?
The guy in the back raises his hand. "I was there."
What happened?
He just got interrogated by a bunch of church people. They were like asking him all kinds of questions.
Alright. Continue with your day. That's all I need.
Gentlemen and madam, we have a new task at hand. We need to find out what happened to Leroy and Lolita as soon as possible.
How is that the focus?
It's been itching.
You know
Back
what?
to my mind.
We're gonna have to wait for the court documents to hit. At which point, go ahead. Till then, nothing we can do.
Okay. All right, we should return to the college. It's safe there. I wouldn't spend any more time here.
So I see. Are you not down for attacking the church?
We've been seen
No,
with
no, I'm not.
Barnaby.
Okay.
It's
There's a
unfortunate
reason
what
they
happened
want
to Barnaby's, but we're not equipped to face head on with the
So-
church.
Bartleby's dead.
No,
He's dead, bro.
we don't know that.
Bartleby's fucking dead. I've seen what they do to people.
Have you
And if
not
he's
seen
not,
the
he's
night?
wishing he would be.
So have I. This doesn't smell like revenge. They can't prove that we did anything. This feels like, I want to say bait?
Yeah.
So we bite the hand. I don't want to live in a cage.
I agree.
Do you bite the hand that
What's wrong with the
feeds?
cage? You got bars, a platform, or basically a roof over your head.
I don't
Sit
want to
back
live
and
under
discuss.
that roof.
Fucking Chrome, dude. What's wrong with the cage? I was
As far as I
abandoned.
can see it, right now, they've turned this place into a cage. We can't leave without becoming dangerous. I say we turn it into a den, and if they reach in, we snap back at them.
So we wait
Let's
until they come in.
check in on Madame Willowpipe.
Yeah.
Bard's
let's
College
see what she thinks.
has enough amenities. We can stay there. Think for the time being. But
Alright.
we need to get out of here.
So the party returns.
But we can't leave him for long.
Yeah, they won't keep him alive for very long.
We need to let Willowpipe know what we're up to. Not just disappear.
As well
That
as
way-
informing her that the church is making actions in Old Town.
Right.
All right, Mila Willowpipe has all these documents kind of laid out, and she seems very distressed.
Need a break?
Professor
No.
Willowpipe, is there anything we can do?
We do not have time for breaks. These documents tell a story. An alarming one. It seems my rival, Nicholas Smalls, was in direct contention and consortment with a foul woman by the name of Lady Valandros. But I have just received word that Lady Valandros has been slain, killed within her manor. Actions by an organization calling themselves the Dusk Lilies. I'll have to look into this term myself more appropriately, but apparently they've been doing some good works throughout Corvinus. And it has been made public that Lady Valandros was quite an evil person. And while her legacy has been in shambles, it is relevant because this is who Nicholas Smalls has been receiving his orders from, or at least that is what I thought, until I looked at the larger picture. Smalls is a pawn. Someone is using his popularity to attempt to change the saga. And by changing the saga, they might change the direction of the political landscape of Mournhal. It's connected to the king and the prince somehow, but I don't know for sure. I cannot find the pieces I need. This is enough, yes, to certainly imprison my rival, but not enough to take him off the board completely. There's only one thing I can think of, and it's our only hope. Nicholas Smalls was involved in the slave trade. And it just so happens that there is a buyer and supplier, wholesale it seems, as disgusting as it is a lead. If you can find the person that he has purchased slaves from, you might be able to find the evidence of whom is bankrolling it. Because after looking at the estate's estimates, Nicholas Smalls was nearly destitute. He could not have been able to afford all of these luxurious purchases. We must follow the coin, my friends, and I believe the coin leads us next towards a slaver by the name of Lord Montague.
Do you know if Lady Valandros had any connections with the church? Was she in support or more skeptical?
According to my research, it seems that Lady Valandros was neutral with the church. She did not seem to have any alliances, but they kept away from her. At least that's what it seems to be.
And this potential alteration to the sagas, do you think that would be one of addition or subtraction?
Worse. An editing of the saga that has already been written.
Do you know which part, by any chance?
Specifically, there seems to be... According to these correspondences, they are in code and I cannot quite make them out. But it certainly references the sagas, and it certainly references Mytheria. If I were a gambling woman, I would say that they are trying to change the saga as it relates to Mytheria. That would make sense. For if the saga were to change its name, or more importantly, change Mytheria's status from mortal ascended to an actual goddess, then the religious laws of Mournhal would fall into effect, therefore giving the church untold power over the monarchy, over the people, over everything. In fact, I dare say that if the prince were to come into power and the king were to die, this is precisely the move that they would have taken. But we have a chance to stop it. You have given me the evidence that I need to go to the council about the removal of Nicholas Smalls from it. Once he is removed from the council, then he can be arrested and imprisoned for his slaving. But we do not have enough. We must know who is pulling the strings. We have the puppet. We need the puppeteer. You must follow the trail of coin to this Lord Montague, and I'm afraid that it will take you quite far away from Mournhal, and as such you will have to deal with the church's wrath. She will then place a piece of parchment on the table, which is a hastily kind of drawn map. Lord Montague is reported to operate somewhere over here. And she will point down onto the map, which is a map of Corvallis!
Ew.
Love those light effects.
Alright, you guys see my my
Yeah.
pointer?
Yeah.
Alright, she will point to here. Edgington. Lord Montague is reported to operate out of Edgington, which is one of the cities in the Razor Cliffs. That distance is approximately 2.5 months of travel.
Yep, and
With the church on our tail the whole time.
Knarh and I know it well. Ugh.
I unfortunately have some poor news. It seems that the church is targeting us directly now. During our times in the old town, we made an associate who pointed us to Carl's. Seems they've abducted him in order to gain information on us.
We have to save him. He helped.
He's dead.
I feel for your friend, but we do not have the time to save him. And how would you do so? Where has he been taken?
To the camp. To some camp that the church has around the city.
A camp? Well, the only camp I can think of is the Abbey. And the Abbey is more like a fortress than an encampment. It is it's the main operating forward base of any Metherian priest, paladin, warrior, or adherent.
You tell me, is this a lost cause? Should we leave this innocent man?
I do not wish for an innocent man to die, but to assault the Abbey of Broken Crowns it's folly. I do not even think a contingent of Mourn Guards could do so. Not to mention, although I suspect that the Smiling Knight is not present, I have received reports that he has traveled towards some kind of beacon in the Twisting Pines. At least that is what my reports have told me. His lieutenant, no doubt, is still guarding the Abbey.
The lieutenant. He wouldn't be a man with a sword symbology on his back and a wielder of a torch?
That's the image of the Sword of Metheria, the very branch of the church.
The rider who was spotted us on the way in.
He was definitely with them.
Well, make no mistake, he is most certainly, she will say so, most certainly a Sword of Metheria, and will not take your presence lightly.
Nothing can be done.
Perhaps.
You just wish him luck.
Well,
What about the guy at the inn? I told him we'd save him.
Question. Are they known to take ransoms?
That depends entirely on the prisoner. Is this brewmaster valuable?
I do not value the gold more than
No, there's a good chance that he's being used as bait to lure us.
Ah, well, then I'm sorry to say that the best way to not get caught is not to take it.
That's logical.
It is unfortunate that an innocent man has been caught between the tuggings of destiny, but such is the risk. Unavoidable, I would say. Protecting the saga is more important than a single man's life. Hard as it is to swallow, it must be done, for if you go there to save him and are killed, then I will have no one to assist me, and we may very well fail in removing Nicholas Small's influence. It has to be done.
I'm hoping that they'll keep him alive in the hopes that we'll come. And maybe they'll get bored and release him.
Releasing
Bartleby.
him, small chance. But
Bartleby's in the hands of the light now.
I would still ask that you request a ransom.
Why?
Yeah, what is he to her?
It is not that I do not value his life. It is that if I were to do that, then they would know he is valuable. Who knows what tortures they would enact upon him? Not to mention, it would tip my hand. As of right now, my rivalry with Nicholas Small seems to be that of an internal one. If I were to put my interest in some random bartender, who I suspect is only captured because of their interaction with you, then that would prove our association even further.
You're right. We will save him eventually.
He's a lucky man. He runs a tavern. He can get out of it.
So be it.
Yeah.
The four of you have provided an amazing service to the Sagas in this college. Might I ask of you to join me?
Yeah.
I will guide you best I
Hearing
can.
that the Sagas can be changed. Any Norseman would join that battle, including
Knarh.
me.
Nara, how do you feel about going back? All the way back there.
You're
I
muted,
mean, we
Legend.
would.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
He's thinking.
We gonna get chased the whole way there?
If we're spotted on the way out, almost certainly.
Honestly, I think there's a good chance that they're expecting that we will be going to the Abbey. If we don't, probably throw them off. But Mila did say the Smiling Knight was heading towards the Twisting Pines, and that is along the way, so we'd be following danger.
So danger won't be following us if we're in his wake.
Yeah, but
It's a nice change.
That and they... I think we have days before they realize that we're not taking the bait, so we should leave as soon as possible.
Telry, you going?
Mila saved our lives, including yours. And I'll go where you go, but I really do want to help. This seems like the right place, and I feel like we're being guided. Call it the light, call it whatever you want, but we're supposed to be here.
Guide this man. Light of my path. Fine.
Light. Call it your gut instinct.
You can call it that. That's your path.
Alright, listen up. We going back to my home. We're gonna be probably dealing with a lot of undead. Simply because that's the area you live in. You better be battle ready at all times.
You've seen these guys. They're battle ready.
And Marlowe, I don't like magic. I'm just stating it. Gotten you and me in enough trouble when it's up north and off to the Razor Cliffs. I don't like it. I just don't. And we don't need the church chasing after us all the time when we're outside the safety of this city where apparently we have diplomatic immunities. So try to keep it on the lower end of the scale. Use when necessary, not frivolously.
I'll follow your discretion. I trust you.
All right, thank you.
I guess.
Fine, I guess I'm going back home.
Mila, I realize we're not done with the job yet, but any chance we can get a little pocket change for
Yes,
supplies?
your supplies, of course. And she will place some satchels onto the table. I have already taken care of them.
Ah, you're a lifesaver.
You'll find within these
Literally.
packs, she'll hand you guys backpacks Woo!
Back to school. Oh, I'm just kidding.
So backpacks actually have a use more so than normal. Backpacks add 50 carrying capacity to your character.
Oh, nice.
In addition to that, they allow for you to, well, just carry more stuff, I guess. In addition to that, she's also added a full. Let's see here.
We get a kit restock as well?
A restock of all your kits, a month's worth of rations for each person to carry of their own volition. That's 30 pounds, by the way, but your backpack should cover that. In addition to that, she has provided 1 healing potion per party member.
Nice.
Yeah, we got
these the
potions.
Are these the drink mid combat healing
Yes,
potions,
the good ones.
or are they
Actual potions.
This is the good stuff, guys.
It also bears the mark of Mytheria, as it is an official potion. Furthermore, you are all granted 100 gold pieces of wealth that you can take with you in order to pay for inns, repairs, and all sorts of things like that.
Excellent.
Nice. All right.
Well, we won't let you down.
I'm assuming you can get us outside of the city unseen? The rest of the church seems to have
Mila will
passed
shake her
around
head.
her.
If I'm seen anywhere, people are going to speak. It is the reason why I did not meet with you the first time.
We will find our way to the west.
I leave it in your capable hands, Marlowe, and I wish each of you as much luck as you can muster. As I know that you will be gone for approximately a month and a half just to travel there, I will expect a full report either by courier or in person in 3 months' time. If I do not hear from you by the end of spring, well, then I will presume the worst.
Understood.
Very well. You have proven yourselves worthy enough of this. And then she will pull out a very delicate-looking scroll made out of silk inlay and also engraved with gold. And with it, you will see that there is a very elegant-looking quill and a silver pot. Marlowe, you know what this is. This is a saga scroll. And as you are a bard, it is entrusted to you to record the actions and story of you and your party members. This is a prestigious thing to be given because it means that your story might be worth adding to the saga. And Mila will then state, "Take this, Marlowe, and record your adventures to the best of your ability. I dare say you'll have a lot to say when you return."
It is an honor. Thank you.
Go now. You have not enough time to tarry. You must move with haste if you are to escape the clutches of the church. Find Lord Montague. Find who is coining and backing these slaves, whom is pulling the strings of Nicholas Smalls, and return to me if you can in one piece. Now go.
I'll hop off the chair. I pull my spear and shield up from the wall near the door. What are we waiting for, boys? And Knarh?
I'd like to grab one thing before you go. There's some ink and a needle to do tattoos.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll grab those.
Alrighty. And so, you must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, yeah.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your you must gather your Kraig. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It's doing the thing. I'm sorry.
He's like, this chair is comfy.
I had a big flicker. I couldn't touch my screen. I'm sorry.
Point.
Big B's hand.
Alrighty, guys.
Shame.
Congratulations, you have completed your prologue.
Woohoo!
Oh
Hell yeah.
boy. Prologue down.
Man,
All we had to do was make the church our #1 enemy. Let's go.
the church is our #1 enemy, Gruul.
It is now.
Don't worry, one day we'll be a danger towards the church instead of the other way around.
Matheria
Always.
will make it happen in the end.
Alright, and that is where I'll have to call today's session.
Woohoo!
Man,
Hey, that was a good one.
what a spicy session that was, right?
Yeah, there was some.
That was amazing.
That was
We
like
didn't
good.
fail.
Yeah, I always like it when I can make melodramas of my random no-name NPCs.
Excellent.
Great.
Luke cracked me up,
Best
dude.
lore drop.
Dude, he was like, I forgot why we were here. Guys, I have to know what happens. That was great.
Who the fuck's Bartleby? I don't care about Bartleby.
Bartleby. I'm down with Lolita, bro. I need to know.
I'm gonna have to stop by that inn and be like, we can't help. I'm so sorry.
I'll be back in 3 months. I'm sure he'll be fine in church jail for 3 months.
He doesn't have magic. He'll be fine.
A-okay. No problems whatsoever.
None. None. He has no magic.
I still feel bad for the guy. I mean,
Now I'm gonna have to go to the poor new bartender and
Wait,
No.
no magic?
pour me a
No.
sad drink.
we're not talking to Lynn on the way out. We're just leaving.
He has my stick. He's
we'll
fine.
talk to him when we come back.
Won't that hurt him even more, though?
No, if anything, he'll assume we died.
Yeah, and then to see us come back alive in the next couple months.
Yeah, but we'll be battle hardened and look cooler.
Yeah, maybe Bartleby will be out by then. Maybe that problem will solve itself.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Good times.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Do we got any fart?
That's true? Yeah.
We do.
Oh shit, we got
We got Finner.
We got Finner.
God, I love fart.
Oh my god.
Man, you love fart?
Everybody over here enjoying farts. Let's go.
Alright, let's see what we got here. First up, we have some
Doo-doo-doo.
failures on my end to show anything. Okay, hold on.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Alright, here we go. So first up we have is some fan art from Sunny, who's doing their own version of the map.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Wow.
He's sick.
Whoa, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like the direction. Kind of looks like you're looking down at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this?
Is that a clip? The least of
I'm
our
pretty sure it's the
concerns
guy who
and
walked
the most
past us.
important
We get
thing
a
is
clip.
that we keep an eye over our shoulders.
The way I,
You're
the way I
right,
see
Chrome.
it,
Yeah. I
we
saw
should-
it too,
we
and I
should
was
add
like,
first. We should talk on the way.
We should talk
Nice.
on the way. Oh my god, I sent a super reaction.
Super.
Whoa, dude.
Right?
They tried to be sneaky, but I found the hidden busted. Busted makes me feel good.
Well done, kid. Well done.
I ain't afraid of no. Oh shit, KC reality.
Oh, man.
Oh
Oh shit. You all stink with the smell of apostasy.
Oh no.
Just like old times.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So good. I love that it's like your standard baked rice mask.
Yeah, it says.
Those are from my horns.
So if you're in my head, does that mean you can hear your thoughts? Yes. All of them. We'll have to talk about that thought later.
Oh my gosh. Casey, you're something, man. I love it.
Scandalous.
Scandalous.
I found the reason for me to change who I used to be.
Yes, you guys have no idea what that sounds like from underneath a piano.
Man.
Probably pretty acoustic.
All his keys.
This one from like the best timeline to the worst timeline back to the best timeline in 3 episodes.
Dude,
Yeah, we really did.
Luke's falling through fucking timelines right now.
I'm also liking how Luke's curse kind of bounces off my curse. We're balancing it out. I like it. It's working.
Look, today we did roll like shit a couple times, but thankfully the NPCs rolled
is
even
so
more
funny.
shit.
The first thing he told us, like, I'm not really sure what we down with politics. And then during this, what did he do to Lolita, bro? Wait, who's Lindsay?
Politics come in many forms, Ed boy.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, you have to also realize we survived through the snow and didn't get caught.
We had 2 survivalists among us. One
two
being a
orcs.
straight-up ranger. Awesome. Man.
Our rolls may have been terrible for stealth occasionally, but we still rolled really good decks, and then we survived the winter.
Yeah, we're super lucky that with the way it went, because half of us weren't wearing armor, and we would have taken a lot of damage.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty, guys. That was an
Smooth heist.
excellent session. I had a fantastic time. And I will
was
see
great.
you all next time. For tomorrow
Thanks.
is Edge of Twilight.
Yeah. Thanks for running for us, Arcadum. That was
No
great.
problem. All right. Oh, let me thank the subs here. Zenmaster gifted a whole shit ton of subs to people.
Oh, yeah.
Nuya, thanks for the resub. Colossus, thanks for the 20 months. Let's see. That puts us I'm at 330 sub points. Wow.
Go.
We got another sub goal up of 1,000. What even is it now? I don't remember. It's something good. Also, we've got more dating streams are going to be on the way, as I got to pay my 20 hours of nonsense off. Is it a music video? Is that what it is? Oh, God.
Man.
I believe it was your new
Good
intro.
lord.
Oh, new intro. Okay, yeah. That's what it was. I was like, music video, and I was like, no, it is an intro. That's right. That's what the 1,000's for. So yeah, if we get to 1,000 subs again, I'll probably make a brand new intro for everybody to enjoy.
Sweet.
Awesome.
And that's pretty sick. So that's just 700 more subs. Whoo, lad! All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.